White, blue, burning bright. In the chaos, he finds delight. Blazing trails of destruction left. In the name of the blessed, the theft. Freedom's price, a crimson blade. Bulldozer, savage of legend made. Bow before the storm, unstoppable wave. Marching forward, no soul to save. Bulldozer's wrath, tearing apart. Exceptionalism, fire in the heart. Blazing trails of destruction left. In the name of the blessed, the theft. Freedom's price, a crimson blade. Bulldozer, savage of fate. Legend made. Bow before the storm, unstoppable wave. Marching forward, no soul to save. Bulldozer's wrath, tearing apart. Exceptionalism, fire in the heart.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Dozer Den. Hope you guys have had a decent couple days. Guys, I have been streaming like a madman. Not necessarily on this channel, but I've been all over the place. Saturday, guys. Saturdays, I got 6.5 hours of streaming. First on Daramuth's channel, and then 3.5 hours or so until Rumble Studio decided to crap out on me. Which hopefully that doesn't happen tonight, y'all. Hopefully that doesn't happen tonight. If Rumble Studio does crap out on me, I have heard that if you do a hard shutdown and you come back, that it does reset. So if it does, then hopefully we have a way for me to come back. If not, I'll just apologize vociferously in the chat and share the outro song. We'll call it the Dozer Den theme song. Guys, if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and give it a good thumping. Caress the like button. Lean in real close to the like button. Whisper sweet nothings in his ear. Do a big deep. And do not be like Creepy Uncle Joe Biden. We don't want to be like Creepy Uncle Joe, guys. We don't. It's not the goal. It is not the goal. What's up, Lord of the Ree? We got Sterling in the chat. Trish1, lovely mod. Thank you so much for sharing this stream out with your friends, family, loved ones, ex-girlfriends, boyfriends, Zers, and friends. I'm not going to judge as long as you keep it consensual and it's between adults and not children or animals. I really don't give a shit. Appreciate the heck out of you. Share it with a lefty just to piss them off. Why not? Let them listen to the ramblings of an independent/libertarian-minded individual such as myself. Oh man, oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh, and I do have the locals. I took me a minute. I got it up, guys. Not that type of gotten up. I got the locals post there with the live chat there for the two people that do hang out there in the locals. Hey, there's a live chat there. If you want to throw out spicy memes, that's an option. That is an option. Oh my gosh, did I miss Peaches? No, wait, it's Trump. It's Trump! Pulsating Trump. Yes, it's still small. Still smaller than it is in the live chat. That's one thing that they do have to fix. Actually, it's exactly the same. Nope, slightly smaller. But in Brave browser, things look a little bit crisper. I'm not gonna lie. I finally did it, guys. I finally switched over to Brave browser on everything. It's about time. It's about time. And hopefully, we might test it out later because, guys, I do apologize to those who were here on Saturday night and I still had a few songs to play. My sincerest apologies. I think there were four left that I had on deck. There was Trisha's song, and then Awaken All Day, new subscriber to the channel. By the way, if you want to subscribe to the channel, subscribe to Bill Dozer 74 for a mere $5 a month. Guys, that is just a couple sodas. Just a couple sodas a month. You can support a small time creator like myself. Help me focus on making more amazing content for you, the people, because that's why I do it, guys. The purpose of this show is to inform and entertain as many people as I can. Guys, if I can help make a crap sandwich just ever so slightly more palatable, well, I feel like I've done something important. That's the goal, anyways. That's the goal. Sliant, good to see you, bud. I was on with guys. I was on with Therapy Range, Paul, yesterday for a little over 2 hours, and we had a damn good conversation. You guys should check that out. It was a damn good conversation. We talked about some heavy shit. Honestly, talked about some real heavy shit. Got to kind of share some of my knowledge from my line of work. Didn't get specific because I'm not going to, but I've got some knowledge on some of the topics that we discussed. I'm not in I don't have letters behind my name. I'll say that, but I know a lot about I know a lot about that stuff. Oh, really quick. Thank you so much to everybody who sent prayers out for my stepdad. He's 80. He's going to be 84 this October, and he is a tough son of a gun, guys. He is a tough son of a gun. He's an old German Catholic farmer, and they don't really make them like that anymore, in my opinion. And we may have had our disagreements in the past and had our dust ups in the past, but I respect the hell out of the man because he gave me the work ethic that I have. When you grow up on a farm, especially with somebody like Orville, that's his name, Orville. When you grow up with somebody like that, you pretty much have to develop a good work ethic, and that's something that he inspired in me and my brothers. And we made it to where we got to where splitting firewood was fun. Going out there and raking up the freaking garden was fun. It was entertaining. You shot the shit whenever you were working. You had a good time. You chatted. You got that physical just exertion that you needed to get out. Um, sometimes Sterling, it seems like the people end up educating themselves into idiocy. It's true. It's true. Applied knowledge is definitely better in my opinion. But sometimes you got to have those letters to get to certain positions and certain things. So, but yeah, Orville is doing better. He was having some trouble breathing, and my mom took a few days to get him into the hospital. As is the case sometimes with Mama Dozer, not really paying attention to the health issues of herself or others. And he's like I said, he's a tough old son of a bitch. So it's kind of hard to picture him actually struggling with a health issue because he's just like iron. The dude's like iron. So thank you guys so much for praying for him. He's doing better. They did say that he needs to see a cardiologist. So he was still having some when he exerts himself. He's got some pains shooting down his left arm. So still a little bit short of breath. Still got that, but they said no signs of a heart attack, no COPD. So yeah, appreciate you for sure. To those who sent out the prayers and the good vibes. So, he ain't gonna take that damn thing. Don't you worry, Sangland. He ain't on that dumb shit. He will not be taking a COVID shot. Nope. Or a flu shot. At least I don't think he did. I actually have a clip about flu shots because I think it's important to remind people that you should absolutely not put that in your body. There is no way in hell that you should put a flu shot in your body. It's not doing you a damn bit of good. It's not. The stats don't show it. If anything, it's making you more susceptible to illness. Literally designed to do so. Very, very interesting. Oh man, guys. Oh man. Guys, if you are not able to Rumble Rant or subscribe to the channel, there are some awesome ways that you can help this channel grow and support the Dozer Den. You can you can share, you can repost. When you repost, guys, you can add a little comment in there. You can say something nice, or you can talk shit. You do you. And the cool thing about a repost on Rumble is everybody that follows you is able to look in the repost tab and see that you put that repost out there. So let's get more killdozers here in the Dozer Den. Let's grow this community, guys. Let's do it. Let's hit 1,000 followers by April. I think we can do it, guys. I think we can. It's possible. It's possible. Yeah, the flu shots for last year's strain, dumbest shit ever. Don't understand how anybody buys the BS. And it's honestly, it's indoctrination. It's complete indoctrination, guys. Yep, absolutely, Trish. Absolutely, God is great, and I do believe in the power of prayer. So even if it's not, if even if you're not religious, sending good vibes that helps too. So I do believe in that. Aha, reposting. Usually, whenever I put a comment in yours, Sterling, I usually say, "Get some common sense with common censored." Dork, but whatever. Killdozer's codpiece. Yes, yes. Very nice, very nice. I'm glad that the Rumble chat's working again. That's cool. Let's hope that the Rumble video and audio doesn't cut out like it has the past couple times. Guys, if you haven't followed this channel yet, go ahead and do so. We are 310 away from the goal, guys. 310. I think it can happen. I think it can happen. It might be a little bit of a long shot, but hey, maybe if I actually get accepted into the creator program, maybe we'll get some more follows. Who knows? Who knows? Apparently that helps. I do know that Kineasy, he got into it. Congrats, by the way, to Kineasy for getting into the creator program. His was at around 8 o'clock. He got an email showing that he was accepted. So I guess they're just sending it out whenever. So I'll just be checking my emails to see if I got accepted, and I do. I got you, man. I got you. You do good shit, man. You do good work. I respect it. So I'm gonna share it. But yeah, guys, yeah, lots been going on. Lots been going on. Not really a topic for today, but Dan Bon freaking Gino getting tapped for deputy director of the FBI. I honestly didn't see that coming. And at first I was kind of like, I don't know, but like the dude's got experience. You can be a podcast host and have real world experience that could make you a very, very solid candidate for the position. Wasn't he like the head of the Secret Service under, was it the Bush administration? I can't remember where, or was it Obama? I think it was Obama. He was really high up in the Secret Service, so that's a hell of experience, a hell of a lot of experience right there. And he has the law enforcement experience, so that's good to have. It's good to have. I will say I don't really like Kash Patel being like the head of the ATF right now. He's already the director of the FBI. I don't know why, unless you're planning on getting rid of the ATF. Always training fags. But if that's what you want to do, then get after it. Oh, damn. Yeah, that would be nice. Let's see Bongino getting after people and whooping ass. That would be splendid. That would be splendid. Yeah, Trish, I saw that. You sent that at like midnight the other night in the Discord. I think it was Discord. And or no, it might have been a message, X message. But yeah, I had seen that earlier. I was like, holy shit, really? And then I saw Graham Allen. Graham Allen is being tapped for Department of Defense. I'm not exactly sure what role he got, and I don't know what his qualifications are, but I don't see Trump. Here's the thing about taking a podcaster or somebody who puts their personality on the internet. You probably get a decent feel for their temperament and how they kind of think about things. So I can see definitely value. I can see value in that for sure. But people are going to criticize it. The interesting thing about it, you look at past administrations, and people have left the administration and then gone right into a media role. So they didn't really have experience before the administration. They got their quote unquote experience in the administration, and then they go on to be talking heads on media. You're literally pulling people out of a very lucrative position because Bongino can make a hell of a lot more money doing his podcast on Rumble than he can as deputy director of the FBI. I was listening to Timcast IRL because he's on Rumble now, so I'm going to go ahead and listen to him again. And congrats to the Beanie Man, by the way. Had a freaking baby. Congrats, Beanie Man. Welcome to fatherhood. Nothing quite like it. Nothing quite like it. But I was listening to them talk about it, and they said something like $200,000 a year. I don't know if that's the actual salary. What's up, neurodivergent one? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. People will scream about bias, though. LOL, fuck them. Yes, absolutely. What's up, Trader Todd? The lone soldier over there on the YouTubes. Thank you so much, Trader Todd. I appreciate you. I definitely do. Definitely do. Yeah, especially long form shows. Long form shows, you get a decent vibe check on who kind of their personality and their perspective on things, and that can tell you a lot about somebody. I think. I mean, I pretty much put it all out here. You hear me? You hear my perspectives here? I don't censor mostly, really, pretty much not. Yeah, I don't. And this is pretty blunt. I'm a blunt individual. It's what it is. Thing is, I'm like that in real life. I'm not somebody different. I don't come on and stream and act like something different. Now, when I'm reading something, I may have a little bit of a different voice when I'm reading something, but this is me. This is what you see here is what you get in real life too. Too. So, real quick, let's go ahead and point out the fact that there is beard, guys. There is beard. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Dozer Den. So sorry for betraying your trust and getting rid of the face fuzz. But there is beard now. It's short. It's short, but it's there. It's there, damn it. What's up, One Lute? I saw you in the chat real early, and you actually shared a freaking fascinating video, a Rumble post about the GPS tracking and Epstein Island. That's spicy as fuck. That is spicy as fuck, One Lute. Thanks for sharing that. I reposted that actually, so it's a decently fast growing beard. Yeah, it's been about a week. Yeah, that's decent growth for a week, I'd say. I'd say that. Yeah, got it cleaned up. Got it lined up pretty decent. I used Grok. I downloaded the Grok app and I took a picture. I asked one of the things it said it can do is it can give you tips on a haircut. So I said, hey, based on this, give me tips on a haircut. And it gave this whole long list of things talking about my propensity for enjoying the outdoors. And I'm like, well, yeah, but also, you know too much, Grok. You know too much. One of the things Elon has gotten with X is an amazingly could be malicious if one wanted data gathering application to pretty much figure out everybody's things to make them tick. That's what Elon's got. And with Neuralink, I mean, maybe it'll interface well with that. Who knows? I don't know. Oh man. One Lute want spicy Repicorium on Nanny on Disney cruise that vanished, and now case is reopening. Ooh, well that's interesting. One Lute, very interesting. See, we have about 33 people here over on the Rumbles. Smash the like button, guys. Smash it hard. Give it a good thumping. Give it the people's elbow if you must. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Damn. So all he knows about me is that I like expensive Bally songs. I think if not for Bongino, Rumble wouldn't be as big as it is now. Still growing. I mean, it's very possible. It's very possible. He definitely was one of the first people to come on the platform and give it the attention. Crowder came over after that. He was the next big one. So if it wasn't going to be Bongino, I think Crowder would have helped too. But Bongino has been insanely large, and he's going to have, they're going to have people filling in, like taking over for the show, from what I understand. So, it's not like the show itself is going to stop, but it'll be somebody different, of course, because he's going to be focusing on, serving the country in a role that hopefully he'll be able to affect positive change. At least that's the hope, anyways. At least that's the hope. Oh, damn, neurodivergent one. He will not be taking a salary from the government. He's got kudos to him. Holy shit. Thanks for pointing that out, neurodivergent one, because I had just heard the 200,000 thing over on the Timcast IRL. So, yeah, kudos to him. Fucking props, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, you think Brandon Herrera is next? I I hope so. I made a response to that. Brandon Herrera made a post about congratulating Cash for being the FBI director and then heading the ATF right now. And I'm just hoping, I'm like, okay, so if is this, it sounds like it's temporary because he said acting head of the ATF. So I'm thinking that means that there's going to be somebody on reserve or on the back burners that they are thinking about making the permanent ATF head, or fucking gut it and get rid of it. Maybe. So let's see. Yeah, Sterling, you'll be hosting Bongino show until further notice. Oh, Eye Patch McCain. Eye Patch McCain is we've ranted about Eye Patch McCain here. We have. He is a garbage human being. An utter garbage human being. And I do not have any positive opinions on that man. He freaking bait and switched, or when he got into office, he got corrupted so severely that begin. You cannot even begin to save what is left of that crusty butt nugget of a human being. Eye Patch McCain, that's somebody that would deserves. You know what? He deserves a good skull fucking. Yep, let's go ahead and say it. I've said it before. I don't think he actually even damn them Shaw. Lord of the Ring, nice. At this point, I don't even think he lost his eye from an explosive device. He probably just lost it because he got horrendous pink eye after not washing his hands and scratching his eye. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go with that. Fuck Dan Crenshaw. And you say thanks for your service to the military members, and I want to instinctively say thank you for your service. But here's here's the thing. I don't know what the extent of his service was. If it was something good, then great. Thanks. Appreciate you, bud. But you've really turned into a garbage human being, and I don't know if it's because you honestly, dude, seek spiritual and psychological help. Because some of the shit that you've been saying is off the fucking reservation. Like you are a very bitter man, and I'm not sure why. Like to make a comment like that about somebody that you don't really know that well. Um, wow, man, that's insane. That's fucking insane. I actually might have that on my bookmarks. Let me see if I do. Got a lot of stuff on my bookmarks today, guys, and I actually did start pulling up Google Docs, by the way, Sterling. So I've got articles in a Google Doc about the first topic of the evening. But why not? Why not? Let's go ahead and look real quick. Let's see. I thought I saved this. Yep, there it is. Since we're talking about it, Eye Patch McCain being a piece of human garbage. Oh, I got big. And that's what she said. Woohoo. Your browser supports screen share audio capture. If you want to enable audio capture, you can toggle it in the next step. Okay. Boom. Might as well share tab audio. Yes. Okay. New browser. Making our way through it, guys. Making our way through it. Hopefully this shares the audio. You guys let me know. If you can hear Dan Crenshaw threatening to kill Tucker Carlson.
Thank you. Have you ever met Tucker?
We've talked a lot. If I ever meet him, I'll find him kill him. He's the worst person. Thank you.
Have you ever met Tucker?
We've talked a lot. If I ever meet him, I'll find him kill him. He's the worst person.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Have you ever met Tucker?
We've talked a lot. If I ever meet him, I'll find him kill him.
Said if I ever meet him, I'll fucking kill him, or probably kill him. Yeah. And he said, I'm not joking. That's what he said right after that. That's a death threat. That's kind of a death threat there, old Eye Patch McCain. You might want to rethink saying that, and then coming out and denying it. Then coming out and denying it like a fucking bitch on X when Marjorie Taylor Greene called you out. Bitch made. Dan Crenshaw, you are a bitch made boy for saying something like that. And honestly, you give short guys a bad name. As a fellow short man, I think I'm a little bit shorter than him. You're one of the reasons that people don't respect short guys. Fuck you for that. Fuck you for that, Dan Crenshaw. What's up, Gene Bondeno? Good to see you. Thanks for joining this episode of the Dozer Den. Guys, don't you dare forget to smash that like button and share this stream out. Put it on all the places that you peruse. JJR, good to see ya. Checked in at 13th Rumble Like. Just got off a lunch break. Have to lurk. Love my lurkers. I love my lurkers. Guys, wherever you may be watching, I appreciate you taking time out of your day, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time it may be, wherever you may be. I sincerely appreciate you watching this channel. It means a lot. And to all my monthly subscribers, thank you so much for your continued support. I sincerely appreciate it. And Donna1437, what's up? What is up? Hells yeah. Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. Yeah, I've been tapping some things into the Google Docs. Although I put a USA Today article in there about the Resolute Desk, which we will get into that here in a moment. That'll be the third topic because, guys, I had to edit the stream. First topic of the evening. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's do our little taste, our little appetizer here of the topics for the evening. Yanni Fangs, good to see you, Yanni Fangs. I don't disrespect short people. We just have a problem seeing eye to eye. Prince. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh, I need drums. I need I need that sound effect for stupid puns. It's a good one though. It's a good one. It's very true. It's very true. First topic of the evening, guys. Judges, trans, and kids. And you know, we talked about activist judges a while back, but I have some more. I have more details. I have more specific stuff about the judicial activism that has been wrought with vitriol for this administration. There's a lot. There's a lot. The fucking communists have infiltrated our system so severely, our legal system so severely, that I don't know if there's any fucking point. Like, honestly, I don't respect the legal system at this. Once I realized that they're not going to prosecute and punish pedophiles as much as they should, I determined that there are either far too many judges can relate a little bit too much with the fucking pedophiles. That's the only explanation that I have. I don't care if it's your first offense. I don't. Slap it a peach. Slap it. That right there, guys. You see that peach? You see the jiggle physics on that? That is one of the extra shiny emotes in the Dozer Den. You get access to that plethora of wonderful emotes. Guys, I slaved away. My thumbs were sore after figuring out how to get all those. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Oh my gosh, what was that? Hell yeah, somebody's throwing out subs. Hell yeah, thank you so much for your support. Who was it? Entropy Nomad gifted out 1 subscription to Bulldozer 74, and the lucky winner was Donna1437. Hell yeah, congrats. I think it was Donna. Yeah, was gifted a sub. You now have access to all those lovely, lovely emotes. Thank you so much for your support there, Entropy Nomad. Wait, yeah, thank you. Sincerely, I do appreciate it. I'm not sure why you guys support me, but you do. And I do definitely appreciate it. It helps out. It really does, guys. Every couple weeks, definitely helps out. Helps pay some bills. It's a good thing. I learned yesterday that Hitler hated Marxists. I said that Marxism was pure satanic evil. Broken clocks. Yeah, a little bit. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Wasn't there before he became a freaking loser, wasn't there a guy, I can't remember, James something, Conceptual James on X. He's lost his fucking mind. Keeps talking about the woke right. He's just a twat. But I think he was involved with a guy where they actually wrote papers and submitted them to colleges to get published. And one of the papers they wrote was just Mein Kampf with some words moved around. And people, yeah, pretty much it was Mein Kampf. And it was published, and they gave it accolades. Pretty much, they were like, "Oh, this is great." It was Mein Kampf. Fucking the publishing system is a little bit fucked. A little bit fucked. Just a little. What's up, Jada Ron? Good to see you. Oh man. What's up, Tulip McGroin? Didn't see you come in here. Tulip McGroin, my favorite groin. Tulips. Yes, indeed. I got Lady Dozer tulips for Valentine's Day, by the way. Plus the little King Quackerson back there on the bed. Excuse me. Whew. Man, I got some indigestion today, y'all. Just a little bit. But no, I got her a little thing of tulips, and it said not to plant them outside. I didn't see that. I thought that she was going to be able to plant them outside in the flower bed, but sadly, well, I guess it's not that bad. Keep them inside. Inside tulips is okay. Maybe keep the cats away from them, because apparently they're toxic to kitties. One of the kitties is up here. She's hiding behind King Quackerson. That is what Lady Dozer dubbed the duck cow. The cow duck. Duck cow. What's up, Russ Guyton? Good to see you. Guys, don't you dare. Don't you dare. If you're just now coming in here, don't you dare forget to smash that like button. It's a smart thing. It's a good thing. Guys, the like button is very important. And in the old days of Rumble, it used to be a plus sign, and we refer to it as the plussy. You could smash the plussy, pound the plussy, wreck that plussy, have your way with the plussy. It's extra consensual. Sometimes they let you pound the plussy. You can grab that plussy. Oh, man. It's a good time. It's a good time, guys. It's what we do here. It's what we do here. Vanilla tulips. I don't know about that. They were red and purple. Red and purple tulips. You gotta keep them inside. Yeah. But yeah, I got her that. Oh, look at that. You got roses, and now I'm drying out the petals as they are medicinal. Well, I didn't know that, Donna 1437. That's cool. Lady Dozer likes to keep the roses that I've given her, and she hangs them up on the wall and dries them. And so I've gotten her quite a few roses over the years. We're coming up on 13 years of marriage in June. In June, it'll be 13. Entropy, look at you. Oh my gosh. With a Chadley $5 donation. Thank you so freaking much for that, Entropy Nomad. You are good enough. You are smart enough. And doggone it, people like you. I'm not sure who you're talking about there, but that's some good positive reinforcement there for whoever needs it. There you go, Gene Bondano. Guys, excellent. Thank you for reminding me. Guys, sometimes we get a little bit excited about that like button. I understand. But if you have to hit it more than once, don't hit it twice, because if you do, it's just going to cancel it out. If you must hit it more than once, you must hit it at least thrice, in order to show your support for the Dozer Den. Indeed. Thank you for the support tonight, Entropy Nomad. My gosh. We've got gifted subs. We've got Rumble Rants. Much appreciated. Russ Guyton, you appreciated my appearance on Therapy Range last night. Excellent. I was glad to join Paul for a very good conversation. It was a really good one. We talked about some deep shit. And covered a lot of topics. Then we got to some newsy stuff kind of towards the end, and I really enjoyed it. Thanks so much for joining, Russ. And if you're new to the channel, well, I hope to earn your viewership. Guys, the numbers are nice, but I want to make a product that you guys as the audience actually want to come back to. That's the goal here. Infotainment to the masses. Real quick, speaking of new followers here on Bulldozer74 in the Dozer Den. Let me do a refresh and see. I think we had some. Oh, that was loud. All right, over the last 24 hours, we had, let me see, I think Keepinator. Let me go down a little bit. Okay, we had Third Railify. That was the other night after the raid from Third Railify. Thank you the other day for that raid, by the way. Then we had Keepinator 445 watching with a 4. So W4 TCHING. Thank you so much for following the channel. And then we had ETNWHVAC. Thank you for the follow. See you over there on Cool Frogs chats, streams periodically. And then we had Crippy Shuckles. Thank you. And then Ryan Mack 87. Thank you guys so much for following Bulldozer 74, being extra awesome killdozers here in the Dozer Den. That's right. It's about a week. I told you. You guys didn't believe me. You didn't believe that I could make this beard grow back a little bit quicker. Now, it's not like, the scene from SpongeBob where you just flex really hard, you focus on your upper lip, and a mustache comes out. It's not like that. Although I did have that image in my mind. I wanted it to happen. I did. Agreed. Absolutely. Gene Mondano. God, Cool Frog roasted the fuck out of ETN the other night. I was like, damn, get that man some ice. Cool Frog went hot. Cool Frog was not cool at that point. He was Spicy Frog. He was Hot Frog. Blazing Frog at that point. And he roasted. I've been chugging biotin, yes. Actually, Lady Dozer actually got some shampoo with biotin and something else on it. I don't know what it is. Apparently, it's going to be good for him. Good for her hair. I don't know. Cool Frog was Vicious Frog. He destroyed ETN. It was great. I didn't automatically grow it. No, not quite. Yeah, a little bit. I was like, damn, I had to go to bed after that. I was listening to it and I was like, damn, I need some sleep after that one. That wore me out. Oh, man. There might be a language barrier there. It happens. Lord of the Ring, I like to roast people slowly and lull them into a false sense of security, then go in and destroy them. Yes, indeed. What's up, Snarl Barky? Good to see you, bud. Yeah, I didn't hear that. I heard the I just it is people get mad at people. It happens. People get, they'll probably make up. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, that happens, G Mondano. That happens. Uh, I I made my feelings known about some issues with that one back when ETN and L were going. That's drama. It's drama. I'm not drama farming. I'm not gonna do it. Nope. No. But yes, Frog is 99% cool. At least 99. 999. Okay, so the second topic, though. Second topic of the evening. Karen Bass, guys. OMG. James O'Keefe is tearing it up still yet, but you don't get as much attention because he doesn't have the whole Project Veritas name behind him. So it's a little bit harder, and people aren't paying as much attention to him for some reason, but the man is still doing God's work. James O'Keefe Media Group has an undercover recording of Karen Bass shortly before the fires in California, pretty much fucking alluding to the fact that she knew something was going to happen, knew something bad was going to happen in California. And guys, we talked about this. We talked about this actually on Gen X on X, which I think I'm going to be on with her on either Wednesday or Thursday, either Thursday before my stream or Wednesday, keeping me from door dashing. But I'm always glad to join somebody. If they throw out an invite and want me to hang out on their show and talk about some shit, we are going to do it. And she has asked if I wanted to be back on her show, Gen X on X, worth a follow on Rumble and on X as well. She's been putting her content in all the places. I think YouTube, Rumble, and X and X I think is her main focus. She's got a pretty solid following there. But I am looking forward to the conversation. Not really sure what we're going to talk about yet, but I'm sure we'll figure something out. Maybe we can talk about, maybe we can just roast Dan Crenshaw for an hour. We'll see. I'm not sure yet. What the fuck's happened all week? I've been on vacation, and Lord Sterling has been sick, so I've gotten my news. Haven't gotten your news fix for a few days. Well, Donna 1437. Whenever I stream, I do a little bit of news. Well, Saturday wasn't. Saturday's the Dozer Den DJR. If you guys didn't know, I stream Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. We're going to be picking up Tuesday here shortly, but not yet, because I have a conference that I'm going to be going to, and I'm going to bring my stuff with me. I'm going to do it. Yep, because I'm going to be up in St. Louis for a week at a hotel, so, and I don't want to leave you guys hanging for a week without any shows. Maybe I'll go ahead and start that week while I'm up there in St. Louis. We'll see. I'll try to make it work. They might be a little bit shorter streams. There might be a little bit of noise in the background because I think I might have my kids with me. I don't know. We'll see. So either that or they'll be kind of sleeping. There's going to be some interesting logistics here. We're going to get it figured out, though. I might have to stream from the hotel bathroom. That'd be funny if you guys have problems with this background. Just wait. Oh yes, conference dozer. That's right. It's a week-long conference, but I'm excited about it. I hope I actually get to go because there's funding bullshit that they're trying to figure out. But it actually might be part of what helps me figure out if I want to continue with a certain career path or not. Based on some of the registration for the conference, I'm kind of thinking it might not be my flavor. I might have to go slightly adjacent to that career path if I want to. Hell, who knows? I might end up selling insurance at some point. Fuck. Apparently they can make 6 fucking figures. But you gotta claw your way to the top in that one. So I don't know. What's up, Mission Creep? Good to see you. Bro, you'll be like maybe half an hour away from me. Dude, hell yeah. Yeah. I might have to say hi. Who knows? Hairy Toe 2. Very important. You have to get the 2 on there. There's multiple Hairy Toes, guys. Multiple Hairy Toes. Good to see you, Hairy Toe 2. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you. Oh, man. Guys, there might be a little bit of an illness creeping through the household. Lady Dozer is at work right now, and, well, she's actually off now. She said she's not feeling too well. And, we went to church. We went to church on Sunday and, got right with the Lord. As much as you can when you're trying to wrangle children. But they there were some people sniffling and coughing, so we might have a little bit of that. And with the weather doing what it does here in Missouri, guys, we were in the single digits, and now we're going to be back up. We're in the 50s, and it's going to be in the 60s again, because that's what happens here in Missouri. The consistent thing about Missouri weather is the inconsistency. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, I've heard. It's like I'm like I love my job. Like I don't want to even entertain the idea of that, so I'm probably not going to. But maybe something I could do on the side. Maybe like just dip my toe into it. I don't know if you can sell insurance on the weekends or not, but yeah, I don't know. It's something. It's something. Damn, you live just across the bridge. There's a cool bar near me where we can drink beer and play video games. Lord of the Ree, that sounds awesome. I may have to take you up on that, bud. Fellow Missourian. Missouri's a great state, by the way. Great state. Might actually be meeting up with Paul Therapy Range for their Warriors to Us July 4th celebration that they have out on in the Ozarks. I forgot what town it's in, but they have a get together. It's open to the public, so they blow shit up, they shoot off fireworks, and they shoot guns, and they drink, and it's a good time. Of course, no drinking with the operation of the firearms. Just can throw that out there for anybody who wants to be jerks about that. Excuse me. Yeah, insurance agents get a continuous income from contracts. Yeah, and it depends, I guess, on if you're looking at insurance for different companies and different workplaces and things too. So that's something to look at. I don't know. It was a thought. Somebody threw it out to me the other day. They're like, "Dude, you'd be decent at selling insurance." It's like, well, that's a thought. I love what I'm doing though. I love my job. Love what I get to do. Love the people that I'm helping. So I'm a helping kind of guy. Am I a cheesehead? No, I'm a Missourian. One of the show me staters. Yep, Southeast Missouri. Swampeast Missouri, as some might call it. Most of the land around here used to be swamp and fields. Swamp and prairies, I guess you could say. Some of it's really sandy. Some of it's really, swampy. Literally still swampy. But they did a lot of diversion channels cut through the land. And that way the Mississippi doesn't flood up as bad as it used to. So you're an FIB. Mission creep. FIB? I'm confused as to what that means. A fibber? Is it FBI? I'm confused. Mission creep. Let's see. So we have swamp Yankees here in Connecticut. Ha! You buy that? You'd buy anti-commie insurance? Oh, okay. Oh, FIB insurance broker? Something maybe. I don't know. But yeah, guys, we're gonna get into the Karen Bass recording. Very interesting. I was listening to it on Two Mics Live, and they didn't take the interpretation that I did, but I think I'm right, as is the case a lot of the times. I'm a bit of a stubborn bastard at times, but I think I'm right. I don't think this is a I don't think this is a Hanlon's razor thing. I think they knew. I think they knew something was going to happen. And based on the recording and the transcript and the kind of elaboration that James O'Keefe provides, it seems like there was some foreknowledge of what was about to happen in California. And people need to... lampposts are great things, guys. Lampposts are great things, and they should be made great again. They're not as good as they used to be. But we can make lampposts great again in this country. We can. We can. Clue search, Wisconsin and FIB. Well, now I'm curious. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do some on-the-air research here. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, dang, I forgot to put this out on X. My apologies to the people that watch on X, because we do have a decent amount of people. So it's frustrating, derisive. Someone who is frustrating, envious, or derisive. It can also refer to somebody who doesn't drive properly or has Illinois plates. Examples of FIB behavior: honking unnecessarily, passing on the right while speeding, stealing a hat or fishing pole, taking a Jim McMahon voodoo doll, and wearing a Packers hat while driving. Use of the term. The term is used to describe someone who frustrates or annoys Wisconsin residents. Some say that the term may have originated in the 80s, when Wisconsin residents began to feel a sense of entitlement or proprietary attitude toward Illinois residents. There's a Wisconsin Life episode titled FIBs that features Wisconsin native reflecting on his memories of FIBs in his youth. So FIB, does it stand for Frustrating Illinois Bastards? That's what I would guess. Fucking Illinois bastards. Oh, okay. That's beautiful. Thanks, Mission Great. Fucking Illinois bastards. Holy crap. Missourians don't like Illinois drivers either. It's a thing. It's not just us. Holy shit. I thought it was just Missourians that fuck with Illinois. But we fucking hate Illinois drivers. And there's a town called Cape Girardeau that I grew up around. And anytime people were being fucking retarded on the road, it was usually, you look at those fucking plates and you see that Illinois plate. It's like, motherfucker, I knew it. It was a fucking Illinois driver. Damn it. That is awesome. Oh, shit. Fucking Illinois. And they have freaking driver's ed mandatory in freaking high school. You would think that they do decent. You would think they would do decent. Man, I hate the fact that if I'm door dashing and I'm doing my, I carry. I'm pretty sure that doesn't carry, the constitutional carry doesn't carry over to Illinois. So that's something that I have to be aware of if I take an order when I'm doing DoorDash. But I'm certainly not in that area, not gonna be fucking not packing in that area. It's fucking seedy as fuck over there. Over by a strip joint. The Pony. Oh. New Yorkers suck at driving too? Well, that makes sense. Donna's up in Wisconsin too. Oh yeah. The Illinois drivers are on something. They are on something. Usually meth. Oh man. The third topic of the evening, guys. There's some controversy with the Resolute Desk. Is it out for some simple rehab? Or is it something more nefarious? Is that just a cover story, guys? Trump put a post out there on Truth Social saying that it was just being, replaced for a little bit so that it could have a little bit of a, little bit of an update, a little bit of cleaning up, a little bit of fixing some things. But there are reports that apparently there were listening devices, at least one listening device, found in the woodwork of the Resolute Desk. Now, the fact checkers have said that there are no verifiable sources behind this and that it might just be a rumor. So we're going to read the rumor, and then we're going to read the USA Today article that talks about the desk being removed for, just some rehab. I don't know what to believe. I'm going to present the information and the possibilities to you guys, and you make up your own mind. I'm not going to tell you what to believe here. I'm just going to present the information. Oh, you're going to say the Illinois drivers aren't as bad as Floridians. Interesting. Got to get the Biden shit residue off the desk. Oh, no. Oh, I'm going to forget about the X people if I don't do it. Guys, I squirrel from time to time. I squirrel ever so slightly. Over for the pill.net, folks, we are streaming to Rumble. Proud Rumbler, ex-streamer, locals content poster. I don't know what you would call that. YouTuber, kinda. Only got 30 subscribers over there, so if you want to follow me on YouTube, you can. But if not, fuck them. Don't care. But to the people that do watch me there, thank you so much for watching me. I'm on BitChute. BITCHUTE, actually getting some views over there now since I'm actually posting there. I didn't know that I had to create a new RTMP each time. And I did it this time, a stream key, not RTMP, a stream key each time for BitChute. So I did that this time, and then we are on pill.net. And let me check on the pill.net, folks. JJR, thanks for red pilling over there. I think you did anyways. Gotta lurk. I see you. I kind of screwed up this pill.net post today. I did the live at 5:31 and 5:31 p.m. when I made the post. I forgot to change it to 9:30, so I might not get very much attention over there on Pill today. So it is what it is. It is what it is. But to those that do watch over there, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yeah, there's nobody hanging out over there. Let me do this here. What is that? No. We'll do that. I'll do a repost in the Pilled. Yep. Bam. Hey, look at that. Oh, and I forgot to do a thumbnail, so it's just my profile picture. My extra awesome profile picture of me on the Mississippi River with the wind blowing my long, luscious hair up above me and around me. It's glorious. Absolutely glorious, guys. All right. There we go. All right, now we're going to do that on X. Get it out to the X peeps, because why not? Guys, if you have not followed me, oh my gosh, I'm only two followers away on X at Billdozer74 __. That's 2 underscores after at Billdozer74. Only 2 away from 3,400. Are we finally going to break it? Are we finally going to break the 3,300 curse? And are we going to get to 3,400 followers over there on the X machine? I think we can do it. I think we can do it. We might be able to do it tonight. Who knows? Who knows, guys? I will say, I do not like this thing that I'm seeing now on X. That you can, there's this little button on your post that you can click promote. For $50, you can promote your post on X to 12 to 27. Let me look at it real quick. Actually, let me tell you what the tiers are. And I have a bit of an issue with this. Because it's not organic and it's kind of bullshit. I get that they're needing to make money. I do, but it's also for the people who can't afford to drop a 50 or drop a 100. Here are the fucking tiers. On X, you can have a little promote button. For $50, this is what you get on X. 12,000 to 27,000 as your estimated reach. For $100, your estimated reach is 26,000 to 54,000. For $500, your estimated reach is 111,000 to 272,000. For $1,000 on X, your estimated reach is 257,000 to 543,000 people. Honestly, Elon Musk, that's some fucking bullshit. That is some fucking bullshit. I get it. You gotta make money. But that's some fucking bullshit. That means that X is not fucking organic. And it rings hollow. People should be able to get the reach based on people wanting to see the content, in my opinion. It should happen organically. I get that the pay-to-play stuff, I get that it's probably been there for other bigger creators in the past, and it's at least it's available to everybody, that if you did have the extra that you could, but not everybody has that extra $50. Not everybody has $1,000 fucking dollars to just throw at X to be able to reach 500,000 with your original post. I've reached 400 and something thousand with a comment on people's posts before. That was some organic shit. That was interesting. But to have your original post reach that many people organically, unless you get reposted by somebody who's really fucking famous on X, you probably don't have a fucking chance. You probably don't have a fucking chance. And that's kind of shitty. That's kind of shitty. Yeah. I went ahead and got the verification because I like using Grok and all the extra stuff too. There's a couple extra things with it. Apparently it's supposed to paying for the check marks supposed to help. I don't notice anything, so they say that, but I just wanted to have the fucking check mark, and I do appreciate the push for free speech, even though my one stream that had the tranny in it in the title, that was too much for X. Yeah. Let me go ahead and share this out to all the peoples. Share it out to all the peoples, all the places on the X machine. And then we'll get into the actual topics because we're an hour into the stream, guys. We've done our chit chat. We've done our banter. It's like buying ad space. Yeah, it is. It is. And other people have been doing it. So it's like at least the availability is there. At least the availability. Yeah, Trader Todd, I did have a post, a comment that did hit 400. It was like 450,000 views. But what was that? What did that do? Like, it's like, okay, like I did that. That happened, but what's the result of that? I don't know. See ya over there on pill.net, Sliant. Thank you so much for watching over there and here as well. Appreciate you. All right. Oh, shoot. Live in the Dozer Den. All right. Let's pin it. Pin it like the tail on the donkey. Bam. Getting pretty decent views over there on the videos on X, so getting close between 700 to 1,000 views on the posts over there on X, so that's cool. So you liked the post over there, Neurodivergent 1. Posting and running. Should I should I look at what's happening over there on locals? Should I check and see what you guys are getting up to over there? You actually commenting? Oh my god. Is it happening? What do we have? Let me look. Gotta check on y'all. Make sure y'all ain't getting up to too much craziness. Look at that! Neurodivergent one's commenting in the live chat. Oh my god. The cool thing about the locals live chat, you can post pretty much the only things they don't let you post over there on locals, genitalia and direct threats of violence. Those two things. Everything else, gold. Pretty much gold. You can say all kinds of horrendous shit over there. Just don't threaten to threaten to end anybody. You know. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. I don't know. It's interesting. You'll stick with saying that you're going to stick with XVid. That's okay. That's fair. That's fair. All right. Trish will be right back. A stray cat and shooter. Oh no. Get that cat out of there. You tell that bad guy, say, no kitty, bad kitty, my chicken pie pie. That's what you got to. You got to, Trish. You got to keep those kitties in line. Last topic. We're actually going to finish out the Mike Benz interview, guys. We're going to do it today. We're going to finish out the USAID stuff because that stuff is the gift that keeps on giving. There is more and more and more. Over the weekend, Elon Musk trolled everybody in the federal agencies with an email that asked, what is it exactly that you do here? Pretty much. 5 bullet points. 5 bullet points of the last week. What have you done? 5 bullet points in the last week. What have you done in your line of work, in your job? What have you done? First of all, if you're working, you probably should at least have 5 per day. At least 5 per a few hours into your day. Things that you have done. If you break it down and go step by step, there's probably a whole lot of things that you do in your work if you're actually working and putting effort into it. That, you're actually making something happen in your job. Oh, guys, guess what? Speaking of making things happen, I ordered some coffee today, and that brings me to the first sponsor of this episode of the Dozer Den, 1775 Coffee. I will actually be able to give you a review. I have ordered some dark roast pods, and I will be enjoying them. They're about $29 if you get the 10% discount for the 2-week subscription, which I'm probably going to cancel that. Just saying, unless it's absolutely delicious and I can't live without it. It's possible. 1775 coffee. I've heard it's delectable. About $29 for a 24-pack of the dark roast pods. Guys, do you enjoy the free speech that Rumble is protecting and fighting for? Well, this show here on Rumble is only possible thanks to viewers supporting Rumble's platform by purchasing Rumble's products. I've done it. Most of you drink coffee every day. That's why you just simply have to try Rumble's 1775 coffee. It's actually some of the best coffee. And it's the same price as the coffee you buy now. It's a little bit cheap, a little bit more expensive than Great Value. Just going to say, the Great Value is honestly shit. Yeah. But it's way better, guys. It's way better. I've heard it's delicious. Rumble's 1775 coffee is free from chemicals, yet rich in flavor. That is because their beans are sourced from high-altitude farms in Bolivia, hand-picked, roasted weekly at their facility in Miami, and delivered fresh to your doorstep. That's right. And as believers in freedom, buying from Rumble helps fight back against woke corporations like Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts. Join the coffee revolution and brew rebellion with Rumble's 1775 coffee. Go to 1775coffee.com. Use code STUDIO, that's STUDIO, and get a free month's supply of their cognitive boosting supplement, Limitless. when you buy 2 bags of their coffee. Think about that, guys. It's a crazy deal. And the supplement is worth more than those 2 bags of coffee. Go to 1775coffee.com and try their amazing coffee. Get after it, guys. Get after it. I'm going to be putting my money where my mouth is. For once. Donna, you thought today was Sunday until I asked husband. Nope, wrong day. Bolivia it is. That's right. This meme is about that, Elon Musk. Ooh. Damn it. Do what I want you to do. Ooh, it did it. Maybe in Brave it's going to be a little bit nicer. Let me see. Let me post this up. What you got for me, Sterling? What you got? Is it about coffee? Nah. Oh, God, yes. Elon's meme game is strong. His meme game is super strong. I appreciate it. Yes. Nice bureaucracy you got there. It'd be a shame if someone asked what they got done this week. Dun, dun, dun. How dare they? That's great. I'm all about it. Government employees trying to write one paragraph saying what they did this week. Oh, man. 1 million people are whining about Doge telling on them, yet not a single one of them has accused Doge of lying. That's a great point. Yeah. Thanks for sharing, Sterling. It's true. Where do the beans come from? Bolivia. That's right, Trader Todd. Bolivia. High up in the mountains, at the right altitude, to make those beans extra delightful. They will grace your palate with exquisite aroma. It's a good thing. No, you're good, Sterling. You're good. Oh, man. So, yeah, those are the topics. Let's go ahead and get into the first topic, though. Talking about activist judges, because, guys, we have to discuss the activist judges. Good thing about it is, though, they may be activist judges. But something's actually happening. Something is actually happening about it. But we'll talk about that after we finish reading up on it. We'll do the... Oh, damn it. Well, if you would let me click directly from the hyperlink, that would be nice. We'll just copy and paste up here. That's what we'll do. Thought I'd be able to click that hyperlink in the Google Doc, but it didn't want to let me do that. All right, guys. A federal judge orders federal health agencies to restore scrubbed web pages and data. Talking about, they call it gender-affirming care. I call it mutilating minors. Because that's what it is. And these judges, quote unquote, want to destroy our youth. They are commie gobbledygook bastards, in my opinion. They're not neutral arbiters of the law. They are doing everything they can to fight the America First agenda with this bullshit. And I'm tired of it. So let's put them on blast here for a minute. Maybe I was just clicking it wrong. I don't know. Maybe it's Brave Browser. No, because you use Brave Browser too, don't you? I don't know. Maybe I was in the edit. Maybe it's because I was in the edit. It wasn't I didn't click the check mark. I'll try that in a second. But guys, the federal judge orders. This is John Bates, I believe. A federal judge orders federal health agencies to restore scrubbed web pages and data. The HHS, CDC, and FDA had removed some web pages and data in the wake of President Trump's executive order on gender ideology. This is from Matt McKenzie. Healthcare Purchasing News, February 12th. Oh, see, this is from a while back, though. You didn't hear much about it, did you? A federal judge has ordered that HHS, CDC, and the FDA restore web pages and data that had been scrubbed in compliance with President Trump's executive order on gender ideology while litigation moves forward, according to CBS News. The nonprofit organization Doctors for America sought a temporary restraining order, good lord, TRO, which was granted by Yep, Judge John Bates. By U.S. District Judge John Bates. 2 doctors filed declarations in the case. A Chicago clinic doctor who would have consulted CDC resources to address a recent chlamydia outbreak in a high school, and a Yale School of Medicine doctor who relies on CDC resources about contraceptives and sexually transmitted infections. Okay, so restore that stuff, but leave out the fucking mutilating kids thing. How about that? How about that? What's up, Brett Stomp? How you doing? Good to see you. Trish, glad to see you got the pussy riot handled. Glad to see it. Damn neighbors won't keep their cats at home, and they keep coming to your house and jumping on your cats. I would not be very nice to those cats. You leave my pets alone. You keep your pets to yourself, and you leave my pets alone, and we're gonna be okay. But if your pets intrude on my territory and mess with my animals, well, if my animal hurts your animal, or if I happen to, place kick your animal into the sky, well, fuck your animal. I don't care about your animal. My animal's more important than yours. Fuck off. That's how it is. Bates emphasized in his ruling that everyday Americans are the people who will face the brunt of the harm of losing access to this information, especially underprivileged Americans. He also said that the defendants proffered no information at the hearing to suggest that the restoration of the removed web pages would pose a burden on the agency's ability to engage in their work. President Trump signed an executive order on gender ideology on his first day in office, precipitating the removal of numerous web pages from the FDA and the CDC out of fear that they would be targeted by the memo if they remained up. HPN has previously reported on this lawsuit from Doctors for America. Oh, they like them. They like them. This is one that they definitely favor it, and they don't mention that it's it's just about mutilating children. So the cool thing, guys, is, and I've mentioned this before, that we need to see action from Congress on these judges, because there is a process to hold judges accountable when they're not doing their job, when they're overstepping their authority, when they are being garbage human beings. There is something being done. There is, and let me see. Where's that check mark at? There's not a check mark on the laptop here. I don't know. It tabs an outline? Maybe? No. Well. Ah, there we go. That probably did it. I took it out of editing mode, Sterling. I think that'll do it. Yeah, that does it. Boom. That was my problem, Sterling. I was in editing mode. Guys, I'm 34, but sometimes I'm a bit of a Luddite, so bear with me. Bear with me. All right. That's actually not the one that I wanted to click, but I will pull this one up. No. There we go. So Congress is actually moving a congressperson, Rep. Andy Ogles. What's he ogling? He's doing something about it. He's actually doing the thing that you're supposed to do whenever a judge has gotten out of line. Holding them to account through the impeachment process. Fuck yes. Let's see more of this. Hold these judges to account when they are not neutral arbiters of the law. As a judge, that is what you are supposed to be. You are supposed to be a neutral jurist. And they're not. They haven't been. They're activists. And after we get through reading through this proposed impeachment, we'll do a little bit of a read-through of what's been happening with the judicial responses to executive orders and actions by this administration. Because they so fucking hard, guys. So fucking hard. Let's take a look. Let's take a look here. Rep. Andy Ogles. Good on you, buddy. This is from about 1:07 p.m. today. I just formally introduced articles of impeachment against radical LGBTQ activist U.S. District Judge John Bates. His attempt to block President Trump's order to remove web pages containing resources for gender-affirming care from government sites is appalling. At no point in American history has the judiciary considered the surgical or chemical castration of healthy children to be a compelling or even legitimate health concern. And it shouldn't start now. I agree. We must protect our children from predators like John Bates, putting them on blast. I like to see it. I like to see it. Put them on blast. Hold them to account. That's what we're here for, y'all. That's what we're here for. I'm glad to see it. I am glad to see it. Hopefully something actually happens. It's got to get support. It's got to get support from other people. So talk to your Congress members. Talk to the ones that represent you. Let them know that they need to sign on to this, because that's what has to happen. We can't let these people in black robes act like kings, because that's what they're used to. These judges absolutely act like fucking kings, and they need to be put in their goddamn place. They are not. They put themselves on high in the courtroom. Literally, their bench is higher and above everybody else. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. You're a fucking citizen too, bud, or ma'am, or Z's or Zeb. You know. All right, so for the 119th Congress, first session, impeaching John Deacon Bates, a judge of the United States District Court for the District of Columbia, for high crimes and misdemeanors. In the House of Representatives, Mr. Ogle submitted the following resolution, which was referred to the committee on. Well, it's not there yet. Not filled in. There's blanks. Oh no. Resolution impeaching John Deacon Bates, a judge of the USDC Court, District Court for District of Columbia, for high crimes and misdemeanors. Resolved that John Deacon Bates, a judge of the United States District Court for the District of Columbia. Yeah, we've heard that 3 fucking times already. God, it's annoying. It's redundant. I get it that it's your format and you have to do what you have to do, but ugh, 3rd time, pissed me off. Is impeached for high crimes and misdemeanors, and that the following article of impeachment be exhibited to the Senate. Article of impeachment exhibited by the House of Representatives of the United States of America in the name of itself and of the people of the United States of America against John Deacon Bates, a judge of the United States District Court for the District of Columbia, in maintenance and support of its impeachment against him for high crimes and misdemeanors. Article 1, John Deacon Bates, a judge of the United States. All right, Ogles. You've pissed me off, goddammit. You've pissed me off. That's 5 fucking times now. 5 fucking times that you have written those words. Just put air quotes. Just put quotes. Formerly mentioned statement. I'm annoyed. I'm glad that it's happening, but I'm annoyed. I get it, though. You have to do the, process. All raise for honorable dipshit John Deacon Bates. Absolutely. Fuck that guy. Commie twat. I thought Barnes was going to be held in contempt today. He was ripping on the judge pretty good. The judge is a commie that basically jailed his client over text messages. I heard him talking about that with Aviva the other day. So they actually did judge. Was that in Seattle? Not gonna lie, Neuro, if you have a video of that, I will absolutely share that, because that sounds fascinating. If that was on tape, that would be great. What's up, Wendy Wild? Glamazon in the chat. Good to see one of the ladies of Rumble here hanging out in the Dozer Den. Much appreciated that you're here. Appreciate you guys. Don't forget to smash that like button, guys. Don't you dare forget to smash that like button. It's what it needs. It needs a good smashing. It's a very important button, guys. You got to give attention to the button. Sometimes you might have to ask for help finding that button, but when you do, guys, it just makes it extra special. All right. Engaged in a pattern of conduct that is incompatible with the trust and confidence placed in him as a federal judge as follows. Judge Bates. God, I'm so glad you didn't say the District of Columbia thing again. Ordered the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the Department of Health and Human Services, and the Food and Drug Administration to restore socially divisive and destructive LGBTQI+ content on taxpayer-subsidized government web pages in contravention of Executive Order 14168, January 20th, 2025. Judge Bates is granting a temporary restraining order to the far-left organization, Doctors for America, argued that by removing long relied upon medical resources without explanation, it is likely that that each agency failed to examine the relevant data and articulate a satisfactory explanation for its action. He further argued that the agencies did not consider the substantial reliance by medical professionals on the removed pages. Yeah, sure. Judge Bates failed to consider that these web pages maintained informational resources on gender-affirming care, better described as the intentional surgical or chemical castration of children, and that at no time in the history of the American judicial system until very recently would judges have considered the purposeful damage to the bodies of healthy young men and women to be a compelling or even legitimate health concern. To the contrary, it is the opinion of this Congress that the continued socialization of this grave moral evil necessitates immediate action against those who would promote it. Accordingly, Judge John Deacon Bates has engaged in conduct so utterly lacking in intellectual honesty and basic integrity that he is guilty of high crimes and misdemeanors, is unfit to hold the office of federal judge, and should be removed from office. Well, there we go. It took you a minute to get started there. Took you a minute, Mr. Ogles, but you got there. You got there, and I appreciate it. I appreciate that, because that's what we got to do. What's up, TV Green? Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Oh, damn. Viva was streaming the Barnes Seattle case. The sound was too hard to listen. Oh, damn. Well, that sucks. Yeah, Barnes is a beast in the court, from what I understand. And I'm glad that we have lawyers out there that will actually try to check a judge when needed. So, oh, guys, don't forget, I do have a Discord. There's the link. And the dozerden.locals.com. We got a couple people over there that hang out. Sanglint and Neurodivergent one was a relatively new one. That was from Saturday. Thank you so much for your support, guys. Appreciate you. I definitely do. Judge Cockenballs must be related to Adam Sandler. But yeah, there's the locals in the Discord. Join, hang out, have some fun in the Discord. We're growing it there. We're growing it there, guys. And, if you don't want to rumble rant or send a gift a subscription or subscribe to the channel, you could always use Venmo or Cash App, guys. They're right there. The links if you want to donate directly to the Dozer Den. Lady Dozer, she's trying to get me to cut my hair. And I told her, I said, okay. I said, here's the thing. Maybe I'll just throw it out to the Dozer Den. I'll throw it out to the audience. $100, $100 donation, and I will go ahead and cut my hair. But other than that, probably not. I'm gonna let it grow. Let it grow, let it grow, let it grow. That's what we're doing, guys. That's what we're doing. But yeah, I'd say, $100, I'd probably cut my hair. There you go. Slap it a peach. Slap it a peach. Bam. All right. Now let's get into this article here. It talks about some of the judicial activism, because that is the first topic tonight, guys. That is the first topic. Yeah. Harry Toe 2, $5 for $5 freaking dollars. Thank you so much. Turn in the chat yellow. There's been a few $5 donations tonight. Thank you so much for that. In 20 years, everyone will look back at gender affirming care the same way we look back at lobotomies. It's truly Frankenstein-like. It's disgusting. When you look at the specifics of what they do to people, when they're pumping their bodies full of this shit, when they are surgically altering these young people's bodies, we will look back in this time in history with disgust. At least I pray to God that we will. I pray that we look back at what we've done to the unborn and what we've done to children when it comes to this gender affirming care, as they call it, child mutilation, government sanctioned and mandated child mutilation. Whenever a fucking dad wants to tell their fucking crazy bitch ex-wife that, no, my kid's not a fucking tranny, and then they fucking take their kid from them, and then they end up putting him in fucking prison for it. Fuck that shit. No. That is a situation where I'm not gonna lie, that's a situation where the fucking killdozer has to come out. That is a situation where reasonable men must do unreasonable things. If it ever fucking happened to me, I would be in trouble. I'm just fucking saying. I would not. I would fucking not. Fucking for another $5, Harry Totu. He said, I'll pay $5 for a 5% haircut. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. I'll let Lady Dozer know. She could take a lock. She could take one of the curls. Oh, shit. Thanks, man. Appreciate the support, guys. Appreciate the support. You guys are great. Oh, man. Oh, man. Let me check and see how we're doing over there on... Oh, look at that. Singlet. Boom. Clicking handles doesn't work on locals. No. Thanks for your support over there, Neurodivergent One, since Rumble rants apparently aren't working for you. I don't know why that is. Maybe, guys, I hope Rumble does not crap out on us tonight. We're an hour and a half in. I'm going to knock on some motherfucking wood for this shit, because 2 streams in a row, the video and audio have gone by the wayside. It's a sad thing. It's a sad thing. But yeah, you guys are hanging out there over there in the live chat. Cool. Don't be afraid to post crazy memes if you want. Have a good time. You're probably not going to get me banned over there. I tried to request more time on locals because it only does 30 minutes, so we're already probably past that on locals. But the live chat's up, so that's cool. And I leave the live chat up. I like the idea of having a live chat there for whoever might want to participate in it. You do technically have to pay for it, so it is what it is. I think they're probably going to cannibalize locals at some point if Rumble can handle that. Based on what we're seeing right now, I don't think that's something that they need to try. Don't try that yet. Don't do it, Rumble. Focus on making sure that everything is great with Rumble Studio, and then maybe we will look at that. But or just leave it as is. Leave locals as it is, and try to work on that after you get Rumble solid. Make locals great, because locals could be amazing. Locals could be great, but it struggles. It struggles. But to those that are there, thank you so much for your support there. I appreciate you. All right, let's get into this article here. That's not what I wanted. There we go. All right. We got more judicial activism. More judicial activism. And we don't need that there. Go away. A little bit of a timeline here. A little bit of a timeline. You can embed the Rumble player in locals and just have the live chat. Yeah. Well, shoot. I think the live chat actually, maybe? I don't know. Well, I need to figure that out. Because I make the post over there and do a live chat, but the Rumble player in locals and just have the live chat. I do have the stream set up to broadcast from Rumble Studio over to locals, so that does happen there, and there is a live chat there with the stream. But if there's only 30 minutes, then the live chat dies after 30 minutes. They told me that I need more paid subscribers or paid supporters over there on locals. So if that starts happening, that's great. And I'll be able to stream more there. But I've got all the other platforms that I'm streaming to as well. So if it just happens to be that there's a little bit of a taste of the Dozer Den on the locals, then that is what it is. So I'm not gonna, but yeah. All right, let's look at this timeline here. I do want them to work on locals, though. I want them to make it better. No, go away. You just moved up there, didn't you? Major lawsuits against Trump and Musk. Judge halts Trump's DEI contract ban. For now. This is from just a couple days ago. Top line. The Trump administration was temporarily blocked Friday from slashing diversity, equity, and inclusion. I prefer to say diversity, inclusion, and equity because when you focus on that stuff, your culture dies. DIE, guys. So DEI related contracts and firing a watchdog, marking setbacks in 2 court cases. But its plans to slash foreign aid staff can move forward. The latest in a slew. Is that how you spell slew? I don't know. Of legal actions over President Donald Trump's reshaping of the federal government. Yeah, I embedded it. It's their neurodivergent one. It's Viva. I would think Viva and Barnes are going to get another contract. They've been with Rumble since the beginning. There's no way they're not. It'd be kind of odd if they didn't. Go away. Damn it, Forbes. All right, we've got a timeline. February 21st, Judge Adam Abelson temporarily halted Trump's push to cancel DEI-related federal contracts and bring legal action over private sector DIE programs, calling the policies overly vague and arguing some of them could violate the First Amendment. Following a lawsuit from the city of Baltimore and other plaintiffs, the administration is also facing a DIE-related lawsuit from the National Urban League and others. Another February 21st. The Supreme Court turned down the Trump administration's request to toss out a lower court order, preventing it from firing government ethics watchdog Hampton Dillinger, at least for the next few days, in a narrow ruling that still represents Trump's first setback before the High Court. That one's not as crazy as you think. Actually, Viva and Bars talked about that yesterday. They went in through the legal analysis of it. I wouldn't be able to do it justice, to be honest. So, yeah, they get like 20,000 viewers over there, Harito, too. They do good. There's no reason that they shouldn't be getting a contract. So when do judges rule our country? Where were judges blocking Biden? Because they're fucking commie trash faggots, Donna1437. That's what they are. They're going to push back, and I'm so fucking tired of it. And that's why I'm glad that Andy Ogles, even though your impeachment pissed me off saying the same thing 6 times. But I guess that's the format that they have to present an article of impeachment. So I'm not going to be that mad about it. It just was annoying. We have a process to hold federal judges accountable, impeach the bastards, and remove them because they don't need to be on the bench. They don't. If they're doing what they're doing, they're activists. They're not judges. They are supposed to be neutral arbiters of the law, and they're not. They're not. Neurodivergent one, I think we were talking about that in the chat with Daramuth, that it might be a processing issue. Guys, if you want a thorough discussion of the issues that Rumble has been facing, the good things, the bad things, the things that we want to see happen with Rumble, check out Daramuth's Rumble Squared from the other day. Fantastic discussion with fellow creators using either Rumble Studio directly or through OBS or through whips or something and other technical jargon that I wasn't aware of. But yeah, I did get the tip that using Brave browser might make the audio sound better. So hopefully we might tinker with that. We might try to play one of the songs, because Awaken All Day, one of the new subscribers here to Bill Dozer 74 here in the Dozer Den, had requested a song Manic Mechanic from, I forgot the band, but Manic Mechanic. I remember the name of the song. So maybe we'll try to play that later after we get done with the news. We'll see if it made it better. Who knows? Maybe it did. Let's see. February 21st, a lot going on. Trump appointed District Judge Carl Nichols allowed Trump to put thousands of staff at the U.S. Agency for International Development, USAID, which Trump is seeking to dismantle on leave, declining to extend a temporary pause that came earlier this month amid a lawsuit from a labor union that called the moves illegal and disruptive to foreign staff. Yeah, they weren't able to demonstrate that there was any issues to the foreign staff safety-wise. That's what they were trying to say. They were trying to say safety issues. So, let's see. I use Brave and have premium Rumble and YouTube, and it works great. Hell yeah. I'm liking it so far. It seems like Studio is running a little bit more crisply in Brave compared to Edge. Yes, I know I was using Microsoft Edge, and it was simply laziness. I'm just going to go ahead and admit it. I was being lazy and never changed over the browser. It took like 5 minutes. I mean, I did have to bookmark my stuff again. I still didn't bookmark True Social. By the way, follow me over there on True Social at BillDozer74. I am on Gab. Dozer74 there, I think. Yeah, probably. Shit, did I post a Gab today? I don't remember if I did. My apologies to the people that do follow me over there. Look for the show links over there. But I'm on X as well at BillDozer74. __. Let me check real quick. Let me check on the X to see if we have reached 3,400, because we're so close. We're so close. 33.99. Oh, damn it. Well, it said 33.99, and then it went back down to 33.98. 33.99 again. Let's hit 3,400. Let's do it tonight, guys. Come on, let's get there. I know we can make it happen. And guys, if you're over there on X, do me a favor, wherever you may be watching. If you're from the Dot Wins, if you don't have a Rumble account yet, guys, real quick, let's put the article down. Let's just talk. Let's talk. You and me right now. If you do not have a Rumble account yet, what are you waiting for? Support a free speech platform. It may not be perfect, but it's one of the best ones that we got. So take about 5 minutes, make yourself a Rumble account, and let me, BillDozer74, let my channel be one of your first follows, guys. Let's get it done. Let's start ramping things up over here on Rumble. Rumble is getting some attention, guys. Rumble is getting some attention. So create a Rumble account, follow Bulldozer74. That way you can participate in the chat with these lovely, lovely killdozers. Have a good time. Call someone a fag. Or be nice. It's up to you. I'm not going to tell you necessarily exactly what to do, although I did tell you to do a lot of things just now. Could just tell you not to do it. Do a little reverse psychology. Maybe. Yeah, you shouldn't follow this channel at all. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't get me to 1,000 followers by April. Nah, fuck it. But yeah. Create a Rumble account. Have some fun. See that right there. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens to the best of us, but sometimes we get a little bit faggy. Harry Totu. It's a thing. What's up, Dr. Pyrostein? Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for watching. I heard all the people on Rumble are sick. I mean, like freaking sick, man. Like that kind of sick, or like we're all coughing. Because I do have a bit of a throat issue going on. Probably not as severe as Sterling's throat issue. Sounding a little bit like Optimus Prime right now. But yeah, I do have a little bit of a tickle in my throat. Not gonna lie. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Neurodivergent one. No, Viva was saying they weren't sure how they were going to work out the locals and Rumble merger. Their locals is $10 a month, so they need to figure that out. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Maybe they would do different tiers for the Rumble Premium, or just go ahead and take a little bit off the top there, Viva and Barnes. I don't know. It's not my thing. It's their thing. They're gonna have to figure it out. Back to the article, guys. February 20th, Judge Amir Ali said in a filing that the Trump administration did not comply with a temporary restraining order preventing it from suspending foreign aid funds until March 10th, though the judge did not hold the administration in contempt, given defendants' explicit recognition that prompt compliance with the order is required. Fuck you, Judge Amir Ali. You don't get to fucking play that card. Andrew Jackson was a bastard, but I'm pretty sure he had a quote that said something like a Supreme Court justice has made his ruling. Now let's see him enforce it. There you go. Smash that thumbs up. Let's get done. Tell Cool Frog to get the hell out of your throat. It's not Cool Frog. It's another frog. My voice is a little bit different tonight, so I do apologize for that if it's disconcerting to anybody watching tonight. It's a little bit deeper, I think. I don't know why. Judge Christopher R. Cooper denied a request from the National Treasury Employees Union to block the Trump administration from firing more people. Cooper said the court didn't have jurisdiction over the claims. True. Though he seemed to express a sympathy in the opinion, writing, federal district judges are duty-bound to decide legal issues based on even-handed application of law and precedent, no matter the identity of the litigants or, regrettably at times, the consequences of their ruling for average people. They don't give a fuck about the average people. Fucking get that out of your goddamn mouth. You don't fucking give a shit about the little guy. Fucking bastards. The Ninth U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals rejected an emergency bid by the Trump administration to reverse a Seattle federal court's order to pause Trump's executive order on ending birthright citizenship for the children of undocumented or temporary immigrants. Illegal aliens. That's the terminology you should fucking use. 3 judges ruled Trump officials had not made a strong showing that they are likely to succeed on the merits of their appeal. So the Ninth Circuit said, nah, to the Trump administration. They get the shit wrong. They don't actually look at things objectively. They don't. They really don't. Ooh, best voice on YouTube. High praise, Trader Todd. High praise. Yeah. Pyro, it's Locals has potential. Locals has always had potential. It's just never really gotten the attention, I think. It had the last update was like 6-7 months ago. If that. Oh, God, guys. Judge Tanya Chutkin. Her grandparents were literally too fucking communist for a commie country and got kicked the fuck out of the country. Other commies said, you're too extreme, and said, get the fuck out. That's Judge Tanya Chutkin. She was the one in charge of one of the cases before he got elected. That was the election interference case, wasn't it? Or was that the J6 cases? I forget. But U.S. District Judge Tanya Chutkin denied 14 Democratic-led states' request to immediately block Elon Musk and his Department of Government Efficiency from accessing data or firing federal employees, with Chutkan ruling that the states have not shown that they will suffer imminent irreparable harm, though she suggested she could still rule against the federal government in the future, and noted that states have legitimate concerns about Musk's authority. They actually fucking don't. They actually fucking don't. The president can appoint people to roles at his discretion. So fuck off with that. February 18th, a federal judge reinstated Kathy Harris to lead the Merit Systems Protection Board. Yeah, that was some bullshit. Which protects federal employees from things like the government retaliating against whistleblowers. While Harris's lawsuit challenging her firing moves forward, with U.S. District Judge Rudolph Contreras ruling Trump likely exceeded his authority by firing her. That was bullshit. That was absolute fucking bullshit on that judge's part. February 17th. We might not be able to get through all these today. This is insane. No, we're not getting through all these. But let's just go ahead and leave it at this. Look at all of this shit. There's some of these things that are going in Trump's favor, but most of them, nope. Most of them, their judges are being absolute fucking activists, and they're going against objective readings of the Constitution and the authorities that are granted to the president. Some of these things, they're mentioning them, but they're not talking about what's resulted from them. So there have been some of these rulings from like early in February that have actually gotten reversed or overruled. So, okay, so it was just given a timeline there. So we pretty much, I think, got the vibe there, the vibe check on what's going on with the court system. So, have the courts ruled on transgender rights? Trump's executive order that directs transgender confused males to be incarcerated in male prisons has been blocked in court, while litigation from a trans inmate moves forward. The ruling came after a separate judge previously blocked one incarcerated confused male from being moved to a male prison after he sued over the policy change. Lawsuits are still pending, challenging Trump's directives banning trans Americans from serving in the military and no longer allowing Americans to have to change the sex designation on their passport or use the non-binary X. Transgender public high school students in New Hampshire also filed lawsuit Wednesday challenging Trump's ban on trans males in female sports. I'm not using your commie words, Forbes. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to be that guy. Nope. Chief Seattle was probably a MAGA guy. These commies came in when Washington went in with mail-in ballots. The classified documents case. That's what it was. Thanks, Neurodivergent One. I appreciate you. She was the fact that there were so many cases brought against him before. It was insane. It's absolute lawfare, and it's continuing. It persists in different ways. It's morphed. The direct attacks on Trump have morphed into attacks on the America First agenda that this administration wants to push forward. And I will say this to the judges out there, that have this inclination, this fucking rampant, rabid attempts, the inclination to push for your commie agenda. History will look upon you with disdain. The American public looks upon you with disdain. We don't accept you. We are aware that you are not legitimate. You are a scourge on the system. A system that actually is supposed to be neutral. You violate the trust of the American people and you violate the Constitution with every activist ruling that you impart on the administration and on the people. You are not neutral arbiters of the law, and I'm fucking tired of people acting like you deserve any respect because you fucking don't. Black robes don't mean a goddamn thing to me anymore. In a just world, what should happen, after due process, of course, is some of these motherfuckers that are violating kids and mutilating kids and supporting disturbingly mentally ill mothers. You should be hung by your fucking robes after due process, you fucking bastards. I fucking detest you. Yeah, there we go. There was a rant. It happened. It's disturbing. It's disturbing what's been happening to kids, guys. Yeah, will they stop the trans kids from brutally murdering their parents in the next decade? Literally, we read a case about the tranny cult. The tranny cult, guys. The Zizians. The Zizians, guys. Some of them literally cut their parents into pieces. They cut them into pieces, guys. Yeah. And let no fed fucks be under the impression that what I just did was call for violence. I called for due process to be applied, and I said what should happen after due process. That's protected First Amendment shit. Not like the AP acting like they deserve a spot in the fucking White House or on Air Force One. Fuck y'all. No, you don't. It's not part of the First Amendment for you to be able to be in all the places all the time. Fuck you, AP. Let's see. I got a little bit more here. Let's go. Well, the Supreme. Okay, let's skip ahead here to this part where it talks about how they think how this author thinks that the Supreme Court will rule, as far as is concerned, with these cases. So they say it's unclear how the Supreme Court will rule in the Dillinger case, which could more broadly affect whether Trump can fire officials at independent agencies like the Office of Special Counsel. It's likely more cases will make it to the High Court. The high stakes of the lawsuits brought against Trump policies, plus the fact that bringing multiple lawsuits against a single policy may result in conflicting rulings. Yep. Makes it all but certain that the High Court will eventually weigh in on more of the legal challenges now making their way through the courts. It's unclear how the 6-3 conservative court, Roberts and Amy Coney Barrett are not, which includes 3 Trump appointees, will ultimately rule on any challenges. Though legal experts have suggested some of the administration's moves may be too much for even the conservative-leaning court to get behind. Georgetown Law School professor Stephen Vladeck wrote he was skeptical the Supreme Court would back the administration's memo halting federal funding, for instance. He noted that while the court was willing to give Trump more power in its recent decision giving him some immunity from criminal charges, it would be quite another thing for it to give him the right to refuse to spend any and all money Congress appropriates. Legal experts have also been highly skeptical of the legal justification the Trump administration has used to back the order nullifying birthright citizenship, which claims the 14th Amendment, which guarantees citizenship to all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof, has always exempted the children of undocumented immigrants or non-citizens. That actually is true, though. You look at the person who actually wrote the 14th Amendment, and it says this is not talking about illegal aliens or fucking ambassadors. Like, look into that. The history is clear. Mark Krikorian, who runs the Center for Immigration Studies and supports ending birthright citizenship, acknowledged to NBC News in July Trump's argument is something that the Supreme Court may well decide against, and legal experts have previously decried the legal theory behind Trump's order as a lunatic fringe argument. Of course they would say that. With University of Massachusetts Amherst professor Rebecca Hamlin telling NPR in 2018 that any lawyer who believes it is like a unicorn. Aw, really? Is that what you think? Is that what you think, Rebecca Hamlin? Let's see. I really don't think there's much more that we need to do there. I'm about done with this article. This is a shit article by Forbes. Way too much. Way too much, honestly. What's up, you wrong? Good to see you. Puppets have wieners? Don't remember that Jim Henson special. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Well, there it is. There it is. Next topic's a little bit more spicy, guys. The next topic is just ever so slightly more spicy. James O'Keefe Media Group. They are doing the Lord's work. The Lord's work, in my opinion, guys. It appears that Karen Bass may have had a little bit of a heads up as to what was going to happen in California. Just may have. Now, we don't know for sure. We don't know for sure, guys. But I'm going to play this audio, and you just tell me what you think. You just tell me what you think, because I'm not going to tell you what to think, guys. I'm going to present the information, and you do what you do. There it is. There it is. All right. So, Mayor Bass, the LA mayor, she got some splaining to do. Let's pull it up here. Undercover recording. A citizen journalist decided to go ahead and come out with this to O'Keefe Media Group. Good on them for bringing this out.
And just in terms of my trip, Just so you know, I'm missing 2 work days. That's it. And if President Biden extends me an invitation, I took it. And hopefully you can read in between the lines. But I would just appreciate and it's hard for me to tell you this, but
This is a couple days before the fires, by the way.
hold tight. You will understand soon.
For those of you listening, a leaked phone call from January 4th reveals Mayor Karen Bass defending her controversial trip to Ghana while dropping a cryptic warning just days before the devastating LA fires ignited. Mayor Karen Bass admitted that addressing the growing safety issues in MacArthur Park is not her area of expertise. So in MacArthur Park, apparently there's a lot of very interesting gang and criminal activity. Yeah. Harry Totu, rest well. Thank you so much for joining this episode of the Dozer Den. Appreciate the heck out of you, bud.
This situation is very dangerous, and I would never do. I will take the criticism before I do a publicity stunt. And frankly, a press conference at this point in time would just be publicity.
I think
I don't
the
like.
neighbors, the property owners,
Yeah.
and the residents. I mean, 41,000 people live within a square mile here.
Yeah.
Two families share a one-bedroom apartment.
But they want to hear that something is going to be done.
They want to know it's
And
recognized.
when-
But they
and
want to know
when.
it's recognized.
Exactly. But if I have a choice between that and compromising something, I just have to go along with it. It's not my area of expertise. I want to make sure that you are safe. And hopefully you can read in between the lines.
The fuck does she mean by that, y'all?
But I would just appreciate and it's hard for me to tell you this, but hold tight. You will understand soon.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
And when I am able to talk, I will be happy.
These two obviously have a fairly good relationship because she is like, sounds like she cares about this individual as a friend. And this person had the intestinal fortitude, even though they were tight, to go ahead and share this out. So kudos to whoever this source is for actually going ahead and get this out. But this is fucking horrifying. It's fucking horrifying. This is before the fires, you wrong. This is before the fucking fires. She knew something was gonna fucking go down. I don't know. I don't know for sure. My gut, based on this conversation, sounds like she knew something was about to pop off. That's what it sounds like. But I'm not gonna, say for sure that I know. But it sure stinks. I don't think this is an Occam's razor thing here. I really don't. Typically, yes, you make the least amount of assumptions. But damn, this looks bad. It looks bad. Oh shit. That's not what I wanted to do. We got more to play here. I was trying to hide my face, and I brought my face up bigger.
Happy to go into great detail.
Okay. And you've got me on the street, and you're welcome to call me at any time. I'll call you right back.
No problem. And just in terms of my trip, just so you know, I'm missing 2 work days. That's it. And if President Biden extends me an invitation, I took it.
Yep, there's that. So, there's a little bit more. Let me find it real quick. There's a little bit more here. There was a pretty, for reference, yeah. That park, the MacArthur Park, is what they were referring to specifically, I think, or one of the issues that they were referring to. But from Kevin Dalton on X, thanks for posting this. Looks like this is the park that they were talking about. Respond to neighborhood problems.
All right here we got the MacArthur Park.
MacArthur.
They're all smoking it, doing their whole little jibby. Oh, bro's knocked out. Dang, he's on a tough one. Sheesh. MacArthur Park right here in downtown LA, y'all. If you meth around, this is your place. Sir, can you stop messing around, please? Oh my God. All right here we got the MacArthur Park.
I appreciate that dude's energy. But yeah. So you wrong. It says, well, you get what you voted for. If you vote for Democrat all the time, your state burns down and you run out of water. Here's the thing, though. This assumes that the voting process in California is legitimate. And with some of the recent information about the number of people that were allowed to vote that aren't citizens in California, I think it was like 400 something thousand I read. Now, let me fact check me on that because I just saw it in passing. And but it was like, I think the number was like a little over 400,000 illegal aliens were allowed to vote in the election. And that's not okay. Those are illegitimate. Those people should not be, you're not a citizen. You don't get to vote. Get your citizenship. It's a process. Should be streamlined, probably. But we still need to be very, very selective with who we take in. We do. That's what we do. Yeah. Literally, you wrong. They made it state law that they can't even ask for an ID. Can't even ask for it. Let me find this real quick. I thought I had put it on a bookmark here. Let me pull up the thread. I think we had it in there. Ooh, here's an interesting update from the O'Keefe Media Group on this issue. Juicy, guys. It's getting juicy. Apparently, the media is under control. Breaking. Fox 11 Los Angeles instructed to not cover leaked recording of Mayor of Los Angeles, Karen Bass. Phone call defending Ghana trip. Text messages show. Let's take a look at what Jimmy has got for us, guys.
Breaking news, text messages from within Fox 11 News in Los Angeles reveal that reporters are being told not to cover the secret recording of the Mayor Bass phone call released on Friday. In the phone call from January 4th, just 3 days before the fires, Mayor Bass preemptively defends her Ghana trip.
And just in terms of my trip, just so you know, I'm missing 2 work days. That's it.
She also sends a very cryptic message to read between the lines, whatever that means.
And hopefully you can read in between the lines. But I would just appreciate and it's hard for me to tell you this, but hold tight. You will understand soon.
Now, in these text messages provided to Citizen Journalism Foundation within Fox 11, they read, quote, I know the company's Fox's lawyers have had some concerns about this one.
Some bullshit.
Have asked us to pause. I wish it was up to me. It's an interesting tape, and I'd like to know what she's referring to.
Yeah.
We also asked if Fox 11 can at least cover this on social media. They were informed they were barred from posting the story on social media.
How are they? I thought the First Amendment's what the left cared about, right? But they're being told they can't. They're being told that they can't share this out. They can't report on it. Are you really? You gonna fucking bitch about the AP not being able to be in the White House and me on Air Force One? But when it comes to a fucking story like this and you're getting told not to cover it and you're capitulating, you're listening, you're being a good little doggy, a good little communist doggy, aren't you, Fox 11? Fucking hell.
Yeah, as well. Yeah, it's both for now. We'll work to get clearance on both. Now, this recording of Mayor Karen Bass has received 6 million views on X, and residents are demanding answers about what she meant by what she was saying in this recording. Of course, this is one of the problems with access journalism, where corporate media outlets are afraid to be too adversarial for biting the hand that feeds them. Fox 11 coming off a big interview with Mayor Karen Bass recently, and maybe she's not too happy about it, but this is why we need citizen journalism, why we can't rely upon the corporate press or the legacy media to do the job, where we have to do what is right, and only what is newsworthy is the biggest consideration. Of course, sometimes what's lost in corporate media and legacy media is any semblance of right and wrong.
Yep. There you go. If you have information, contact the Citizen Journalism Foundation. Expose the truth. Contact them. They have a signal and tips@o'keefemediagroup.com. There you go. They're doing the Lord's work. Doing the Lord's work. I appreciate them. I definitely do. Let me see here. Stop sharing this and go back. I had a really good elaboration of what was going on. Let me see if it was right here. No. Here it is. Here it is. This is where it is. This was a big wall of text, but I really appreciated it, and it gives a little bit more context. Well, okay. I kind of gave that just talking through it. So, it pretty much just goes, his post kind of just goes over what was talked about. If you guys want to check out that post by James O'Keefe, it's at James O'Keefe III. Check him out over there on X and scroll through and find what he is talking about, because he's onto something with this one. He's onto this one. What's up, Sam Duty? What is a commie fag according to Grok? I could ask. Let's see. Let's ask Grok. Let's see what Grok says. Oh. It's not going to answer. It's going to say, I can't answer hateful stuff, probably. All right, let's see what it says. Sam Duty. It's an interesting prompt for AI. It's an interesting prompt. Let's see what Grok has to say. I asked, what is a commie fag? And Grok doth provide. So the term commie fag is a derogatory slang phrase that combines commie, short for communist, with fag, a pejorative term historically used to insult gay men. I don't use it for that. I use it to describe somebody who's being a fag. It emerged in mid 20th century America, particularly during the Cold War era, when fears of communism and homosexuality were intertwined in political and cultural rhetoric. So this is the before the 90s version of the fag. The phrase was often used to smear individuals perceived as both politically leftist, specifically sympathetic to communism, and sexually deviant, reflecting the prejudices of that time. During the McCarthy era in the 40s and 50s, the Red Scare, McCarthy wasn't wrong. He was just a violent, pretty much rampant alcoholic, so that didn't help him. Oh, man. It says anti-communist panic and the Lavender Scare, targeting of the LGBTQ individuals overlapped, amplifying the term's use. It was a way to attack everyone seen as a threat to traditional American values, whether through their politics or identity. Over time, it's been repurposed in various contexts, sometimes ironically or satirically, but its roots are in that specific historical moment of paranoia and bigotry. Today, it's rarely used in a serious discourse, more often appearing as a relic of outdated attitudes or in a provocative humor. That's kind of where I lean. Does that give you the clarity you were looking for? Well, yes. Thank you, Grok. Sam Duty, thanks for the tangent. We didn't necessarily need it, but we got it. We got it. Fag is also used as a word for cigarette and bundle of sticks. Bundle of sticks as well. Mm-hmm. No, you wrong. Why are you ooh-wooing in the chat? How's your glory? Oh, Jesus Christ. What are you guys talking about? My God. Glad you guys are having a good time in the chat here, by the way. Thanks so much for watching. We are close to 1,000 views so far on this episode. So I guess what happens is there's a lot of people that are watching that don't have accounts. Guys, if you're watching and you don't have an account, just take a couple minutes and make one, and then follow Billdozer74. Let me look at X real quick. I've got it pulled up over on the thing, but I feel better pulling it up on my phone. I don't know why. Still 3,399, guys. 3,400! It happened! Yes! Huzzah! Thank you. Thank you. That looks good. That looks good, guys. Oh, it hasn't updated. Or it went back down. Well, we were at 3,400 for a brief moment in time, damn it. And then the bot got nuked. The bot got nuked very quickly. But it happened for a second, and I screenshotted it. Let's see how we're doing over there. Make sure nobody's messing around in the live chat over there on X. Nope. Look at that. We're at the 2-hour mark, so the word has been spread once more on Rumble. That's what happens at the 2-hour mark. It sends out sends out the notification again, guys. Ooh, my throat is getting a little bit sore. We might have to we'll go ahead and talk about the Resolute Desk here. Because yeah, Karen Bass looks like she knew what was going on. I don't know for sure, and I can't say for certain, but based on that call, I don't know how you guys took that. I don't know how y'all took it, but I sure took it as either she knew that it was a high likelihood that a fire was going to be started. Probably not through natural means. Or they let it happen. They either let it happen on purpose or they made it happen on purpose. So y'all saw the videos of people setting fires. They can't hide that shit. People throwing gas cans and shit out into the fires. I'm thinking, go ahead and get my gear. I'm thinking that they recruited rampant drug users from these areas to start fires and then make the fires worse. That's what I think might have happened. I think it was probably an operation. The way she was talking about it seems like she had some really, really certain opinions on what was going to happen and how dangerous it was going to get. How'd you know, Karen? How'd you know? Unless somebody told you about their campaign to spread the fire, to start the fires, utilizing underprivileged addicts from MacArthur Park. I'm just saying, this could be big as fuck. This could be big as fuck if they're able to dig into this and actually get to the bottom of it. I don't know, but that's what I'm thinking might have been the case, guys. That's what I'm thinking might have been the case. Why are we talking about sexual harassment? Sexual harassment panda. They're from South Park. It's possible. Very possible. But yeah. Speaking of pests like Karen Bass and the people that were in MacArthur Park that possibly started the fires, firebugs, one might call them. Let's talk about another type of bugging that might have occurred. The Resolute Desk, guys. The desk in the Oval Office. There are reports that the desk was indeed bugged. A listening device of sorts was apparently found in the Resolute Desk. And, you know, it's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting when it just happens to coincide with the news that, Trump asked that the desk be removed. So it's getting refinished, apparently. Getting refinished. Here's the post on True Social. Well, it's not from on True Social, but it was posted on X, the screenshot. From 3 days ago, apparently. As a president after election gets a choice of 1 in 7 desks. This desk, the C&O, which is also very well known and was used by President George H.W. Bush and others, has been temporarily installed in the White House while the Resolute Desk is being lightly refinished. A very important job. This is a beautiful but temporary replacement. It smells like Bush, not the good kind of Bush, the bad kind of Bush, the Bush that was a CIA head, and also probably the little one, the dumb one, the one that made 9/11 happen. We don't like this desk that much. No, we don't. So that was his boast, that it's getting refinished, a little bit of rehabilitation for that desk. The reports are that a sophisticated listening device is potentially found in the Resolute Desk. Complete sweep of the Oval Office. Remember, Trump posted a few days ago that the desk was getting refinished. I knew something was suspect. Well, that's making some assumptions. Here's a bit of a post from IRL with Nick. See, that's the thing. There's not many people out there that are actually like. It doesn't quite say what the source was. So this has been countered and said that it's misinformation, that it's not true. I don't know, but it's interesting and it's worth paying attention to for a second and just thinking about. I'm not saying for sure that this is the case, but it's interesting and it got my intellectual juices flowing. Well, let's take a look here. Apparently, this is from Michael T. Flynn's True Social. Actually, check that real quick, because you could take a screenshot of something and say that it is, but it isn't. I don't have True Social pulled up on my laptop yet, so let's see. He did post this. Okay. Offices of all senior USG officials must be checked now. Let me make sure this is the actual guy. Is Michael T. Flynn? Nope. Yep. 567,000 followers on it. So it's his account. Verified. Got the check mark. Looks like him. Make sure. Okay. So let's go ahead and read through this, guys. Let's read through this. I guess the desk didn't like Biden's drool. You wonder why Reagan's picture is so big. What's it hiding? Dr. Pyrostine? I don't know. So, listening devices discovered in Oval Office. President's desk removed for scanning. Washington, D.C., February 21st, 2025, in a startling development. Sources within the White House have confirmed that the Oval Office, including the iconic Resolute Desk used by the President of the United States, was recently subjected to an intensive security sweep following suspicions of covert surveillance. The sweep reportedly uncovered evidence of sophisticated listening devices. So it says multiple there, prompting immediate action to remove and scan the desk outside the office premises. Yeah. The discovery came after routine electronic countermeasures detected anomalies in the Oval Office's secure environment. The signals were faint but consistent enough to warrant a full investigation. We couldn't take any chances with the integrity of the president's workspace. Specialized teams equipped with cutting-edge radio frequency detection tools were deployed, and their findings allegedly pointed to the presence of concealed audio surveillance devices. Fascinating, guys. Fascinating. The Resolute Desk was promptly removed from the Oval Office and transported to an undisclosed secure facility for a thorough examination. Experts in counterintelligence and forensic technology were tasked with dismantling and scanning the desk to locate and neutralize any embedded devices. Early reports suggest that at least one miniature transmitter, small enough to evade casual inspection, may have been embedded within the woodwork, though official confirmation remains pending. Very important caveat there. Very important. White House spokesperson Emily Harrow declined to provide specific details, but acknowledged that enhanced security protocols had been enacted. The administration takes all potential threats to national security seriously, Harrow said. During a press briefing earlier today, we are cooperating fully with relevant agencies to ensure the sanctity of the... well, let's cut parts off there. Shoot. So analysts point to possibility of foreign interference, bullshit, noting that the Oval Office has, that was Flynn, has long been a prime target for espionage due to its symbolic and operational significance. This wouldn't be the first time that a foreign power attempted to infiltrate the highest levels of government, said Dr. Michael Kessler, a former NSA operative and current professor of cybersecurity at Georgetown University. Modern listening devices are incredibly advanced. Some are no larger than a grain of rice and can transmit encrypted audio over vast distances. Others suggest the breach could stem from domestic sources. More likely, I would agree. Potentially linked to political rivalries. Maybe that's why the AP got kicked out. Maybe that's why the AP isn't allowed in the fucking in the Oval Office anymore, guys. Maybe it's because they are suspected of being the ones that planted the fucking device. If there was in fact a device, because right now official confirmation is still not there. There are general responses to the questions, so they're at the I can neither confirm nor deny stage. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Potentially linked to political rivalries or unauthorized surveillance by rogue elements within the U.S. intelligence community. The timing of the discovery amid heightened partisan tensions has only fueled such theories, though no concrete evidence has surfaced to support any single narrative. Flynn says they'll find them. Flynn's usually not wrong. So the fact that he posted this big freaking thing here. But the mainstream media says that it's not actually that much of an issue. It's not really that's happening. Tammy D32 says, are we to assume it was a foreign government and not the Democrats? No, I'm thinking it's within. I am thinking it's absolutely within. There are nefarious actors within this country that want to see the America First agenda fail. Mission Creep, good night, Bulldozer, and Chat Rats, I'm hitting the snore shelf. Mission Creep, thank you so much for joining this episode of the Dozer Den. Rest well. Rest well. And thank you to all that are currently watching and have been watching throughout. To the people watching after the live stream, thank you so much for watching this show. Even though you're not able to participate in the chat, but you know what you can do? You know what you can do? You can throw a comment in the comment section, guys. That's something that you can do even if you're not watching live. Have a good time. Hey, constructively criticize me if you like. I appreciate that, guys, because as iron sharpens iron, man sharpens man. Guys, Proverbs 27:17, I say it almost every time. What you got there? What you got there, Defiant from Defiant L, Retsnom? Is that something you want to share with the class? Should I share that on stream or no? Tammy D32, you've been here for a while, just listening. I love my lurkers, Tammy. It's okay. You can lurk all you want. I still love you. It's a good time here in the Dozer Den. We're at 690 followers, guys. 690. Spread the word out there, guys. Get in the chats. Tell them the good word of the Dozer Den. Let's grow this Dozer Den so that we may welcome more Killdozers into the Killdozer army. Currently metaphorical. And that's the way it's going to stay, Fed Boys' is asshole. That's the way it's going to stay. Oh, shit. Not what I wanted to do. Boom. All right. See what you share in there, Retsnom. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's about, well, we're talking about mainstream media. Let's do a happy. Before we get into the USA Today article, happy Black History Month. From a DEI hire that should have never, ever been on TV to begin with.
There's a thing about both white vigilantism and white tears, particularly male white tears. Really white tears in general, because that's what Karens are, right? They Karen out, and then as soon as they get caught, it's like, green waterworks. White men can get away with that too, and it has the same effect.
My show
Shut
has
up,
value.
bitch!
And that I'm sorry. That that what I was doing had value.
Oh.
Had value. And in the end, I'm sorry, I try not to cry on TV.
There's a thing.
That's hilarious. Fuck you, Joy Reid. Fuck you. You nasty, nasty woman. Nasty woman. Thanks for sharing, Redstorm. On to the USA Today article. Here's what the USA Today has to say about Trump removing the desk, the Resolute Desk, to get lightly refinished. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. It does get funnier each time you watch it. It's just funny. It's funny. Fuck Joy Reid. She deserves every bit of bad karma. She's been a bad person. I don't think she actually believes the shit that she espouses. I think she is a operative to damage America. That's what I think. You can't do that on the daily and not be intentionally hateful of this country. And her parents are immigrants, apparently. So you're second generation American. Where's your pride? There are so many immigrants that come to this country and absolutely love this country. And it's sad that some of y'all don't. All right. Yeah, Pill.net's not doing very well tonight. Yeah, I kind of screwed the pooch with that. Posting as a live at 5:31 p.m. I'll get it. I'll get better at that. I'll make sure to not do that next time on Pill.net. So, but yeah, it'll be there. It'll be there. Joey Reid. Ooh, I don't listen to a racist. Can't listen to that cunt. She is a cunt. A cunt indeed. A cunt indeed. Found out Lady Dozer doesn't like that word. Said it a couple times. She's like flinched each time, and she's like, "Please stop." Like, what? Saying the word cunt? She's like, "Yes." She said it's dirty. It's like, I mean, the person I was talking about is a dirty cunt. And she's like, ah. Yeah, going cold turkey off adrenochrome must be rough. Oh. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right, let's look at this article here. So they say that it's for, and that's what Trump has said. Trump said it's for some refinishing, a little bit of rehab for the Resolute Desk. Trump removes 150-year-old Resolute Desk from the Oval Office to be lightly refinished by Greta Cross from USA Today. President Trump has temporarily taken the 150-year-old Resolute Desk out of the Oval Office for refinishing. And we already read his comment there. You know, they have a chance to pick them. He's got a temporary Trump Bush desk in there. When President Harry S. Truman first used the desk at the White House, it was brought into the Oval Office by President John F. Kennedy and became an iconic backdrop as his son, John F. Kennedy Jr., played inside the desk while his father was working. What is the Resolute Desk, you may ask? Gifted to former President Rutherford B. Hayes by Queen Victoria in 1880, the Resolute Desk is a double pedestal partner's desk made from oak timbers of the British ship HMS Resolute. Well, according to the White House Historical Association. I didn't know that. For many years, the desk was used on the second floor of the White House, where the presidential offices were located before the addition of the West Wing in 1902. In 1945, the presidential coat of arms, the seal of the U.S. president, was fitted on the desk. Guess that would be that. Right there in the middle there. Between 1948 and 52, the desk was moved to the broadcast room on the White House's ground floor and was used for a short period of time for radio and television broadcasts by former President Dwight D. Eisenhower, according to the White House Historical Association. Former President John F. Kennedy was the first president to use the Resolute Desk in the Oval Office. When former President Lyndon B. Johnson took office in 1963, he requested another desk for the Oval Office, according to the White House Historical Association. Between 1966 and 1977, the Resolute Desk was part of a traveling exhibition, before it was put on display at the Smithsonian. Former President Jimmy Carter requested the return of the Resolute Desk in 1977, where it has remained since, except by George H.W. Bush, who used the C&O desk, which is the one that Trump is currently using right now. CIA leader took it, and it's interesting. I wonder if there's a statement there. If Trump was indeed concerned, if they weren't concerned about listening devices being used, and then he decides to use a desk that was from the former CIA head. There might be a message in that. There might be a message. Per the White House Historical Association, we're going to call it WHHA from now on here, guys. Just trying to get words in your article, I guess. I don't know. The British ship HMS Resolute, which the Resolute Desk was made from, was a part of a British Arctic expedition in 1852. During the expedition, the ship was abandoned and became trapped in ice. In 1855, the ship was recovered by an American whaler, and Congress appropriated funding to refit the ship as a gift to Queen Victoria. Queen Victoria reaffirmed the U.S. friendship and constructed the Resolute Desk, which was then given to Hayes, according to the WHHA. Huh. What presidents have used the Resolute Desk? Beginning with the 19th president, Rutherford B. Hayes, every president has used the Resolute Desk except George H.W. Bush, who only used it for 5 months before requesting the C&O, according to the WHHA. What is the C&O desk? The Georgian-style C&O desk is made of walnut and features golden handles. The desk's acronym stands for the Chesapeake and Ohio Railway because the desk was built for one of the railway's owners and later donated to the White House, according to Realtor.com. George H.W. Bush was the first and only president up until Trump to utilize the C&O desk. There's got to be a message there. Right? Like, Trump usually doesn't do things without a reason. Sangland, I hope these retards were retarded enough to try bugging the Oval Office. It sounds like they might have, but we don't know. There's nothing confirmed yet. What other desks can a sitting president choose from? You could choose the Theodore Roosevelt Teddy Bully. The Theodore Roosevelt desk. The Teddy Roosevelt desk was crafted for the former president in 1903. It resided in the West Wing until 1929, in which it was stashed until former President Harry S. Truman took it out of storage in 1945, according to Realtor.com. Interesting that they're using Realtor.com for this. Former Presidents Eisenhower, Woodrow Wilson, and William Howard Taft are among others who signed legislation on the desk. Today, the Theodore Roosevelt desk is housed in the Vice President's ceremonial office in the Eisenhower Executive Office Building. The Johnson desk. Upon taking office, Johnson requested that a new desk be made for the Oval Office by the Senate's carpenters, according to Realtor.com. Johnson was the only president to ever use the desk. Johnson was a piece of shit. Today, the Johnson desk is located at the Lyndon Baines Johnson Library and Museum. The Hoover desk. During former President Herbert Hoover's presidency in 1929, a fire severely damaged the West Wing of the White House, including the Oval Office. The president's desk survived the fire, but when new furniture was installed, so was a new desk. A gift from the Grand Rapids, Michigan Furniture Manufacturers Association, Hoover's desk was made of American wood, giggity, and a Michigan maple veneer, according to the Franklin D. Roosevelt Presidential Library and Museum. When former President Franklin D. Roosevelt took the presidential office next, he continued to use Hoover's desk. On the desk, he signed the New Deal. Of course. Horrible energy on that desk. Declarations of war with Japan and Germany, and the GI Bill, according to the FDR Presidential Library and Museum. The Wilson desk. Wilson! The MAGA desk. I'm kind of surprised too. I mean, the Resolute desk is gorgeous though. Guys, if you don't appreciate a good desk, right, this one right here. Solid desk. Love this desk. Originally, brand new, desk was like $3,000. Lady Dozer found it at a mission for $75. It's heavy as fuck. I had to reinforce my rickety stairs on the porch from the bottom to the top level to be able to justify getting this thing up those stairs. And I'm glad I did, because it is solid as hell, doesn't wiggle. Like, you have to really, really shove it to make it move. I actually had to take the top part off and take a few pieces out to be able to move it like we needed to. Yeah, we could pick it up all at once. It's probably around 6 or 7, probably around 5 to 600 pounds. Probably 5, maybe 4 to 5, 4 to 500 pounds probably, with all the stuff, all the gears, or all the hardware and the drawers and stuff like that. So that's probably what it is. But yeah, I'm surprised that Trump didn't bring his own in too, honestly. But it's a pretty desk, so the history there. The Wilson desk. Despite what folks may think, the Wilson desk was not named after the former President Woodrow Wilson. Perhaps it was named after the early Vice President Henry Wilson. Realtor.com hypothesizes. Former Presidents Gerald Ford and Richard Nixon both used the mahogany desk. Today, it is on display at the Vice President's room in the U.S. Capitol. Huh. Well, that was interesting. Hope you guys enjoyed that bit of history concerning the presidential desks. There you go. I learned something. I hope you did too. Guys, that's what we do here. We inform. We entertain. We infotain here in the Dozer Den. Yep. That's the purpose. Purpose of this channel. Infotainment. Well, there you go. All right, guys. All right. So, was there a bug in the White House desk? Maybe. It's certainly suspect. Certainly suspect that you have Michael T. Flynn posting that wall of text about it, and then it's getting, it's out for refinishing. Just refinishing. I bet I would not be surprised if they do go ahead and come out and say that they found something. I wouldn't be surprised. So, not saying for sure. Is American wood like American cheese fake? Maybe. Let's see. All right. Trish says, women hate that word according to a female. It's the worst thing you can call a woman. Tammy says, though, I love that word. This is talking about cunt. I love that word because it shocks people. Sanglant. You guys are funny. Oh, man. All right. So let's go ahead and, guys, we are going to finish the Mike Benz interview, damn it. We are doing it tonight. I actually got to pull it up. Ha! That would be a smart idea, wouldn't it? Bum, 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 bum. Bam. Let's see. We'll just search Mike Benz JRE. There it is. We tried to play it last time. But it crapped out. The video and the audio and the share. It wasn't working. It wasn't working, guys. Let's go ahead and this is where, real quick. I think some things to share on the USAID stuff before we actually get into the article. Let me look here. So the NSA apparently they're really busy having conversations about kink and sex acts, apparently. Tranny sex chats in the NSA. The CIA has released a statement on the trans sex chats claiming it will be taking immediate actions on this matter. Now we know what they got done last week, said Elon Musk. Oh, God. Apparently those chats were pretty fucking disturbing. Pretty disturbing. Oh, Tucker Carlson responded to Crenshaw. Said, why don't you come sit for an interview? And we'll see how you do. I'll send you my address, Dan Crenshaw. After he said he'll fucking kill him if he sees him. He said, not joking. He said he wasn't joking. So, we got to take that seriously. That was a death threat. Death threats aren't nice. Don't threaten to kill people. That's a fucking faggot move. You can defend yourself. That's for sure. But don't threaten to kill people. Let me see. I think I had one thing here that I wanted to share, possibly. Or not. Here's one. On the funding issues, right? This is why Doge is important. Here's a statement from Mike Johnson that is rather frustrating, you guys. And Clint Russell, Liberty Lockbot on X, can't share right now. Got to do a refresh. It wasn't the browser there on that issue. It was Rumble Studio. Do a quick refresh, and I'll be back in a blank. Hopefully. There we go. Right back to it, guys. Let's play this clip here from Johnson. Speaker of the House. Clint Russell says, we didn't know. If you didn't know what you were funding, then why did you continue to vote trillions of dollars into the abyss? Your job, basically your only job, is to control the government by its purse strings. We should have never needed Doge. This is on you. Well said, Clint Russell.
Even though we requested the data and requested the insight, it was hidden. How many of you know that bureaucracy was not forthcoming, right? They're not transparent. That's the whole point. That's the problem. That's the deep state we talk about. So they were hiding from Congress. We didn't know that USAID was funding drag shows in Peru or whatever, transgender operas in Colombia.
Maybe, I don't know, take longer than a fucking day to vote on a bill, right? What's up, Castro? Sup, savages?
Or whatever, it's madness. But Elon has cracked the code. He is now inside the agencies. He's created these algorithms that are.
He's inside the agencies. He's going in and then out, and then in and then out. And then he goes a little bit faster and then a little bit slower. And, he's making stuff happen. It's quite explosive at times.
Constantly crawling through the data, and as he told me in his office, the data doesn't lie. We're going to be able to get the information. We're going to be able to transform the way the federal government works at the end of this, and that is a very exciting prospect. Because,
guys, I don't know about you, but I'm ready for a $5,000 check for the money that has been taken out of paychecks to go back to the people. It's not a stimulus. It's not. What's up, Duckfat? Duckfat says, "What up, pigs?" Oh, spending, waste. Hopefully it's starting to get trimmed a little bit. Just a little bit. Stop bundling bills. Single issue bills. That would be a huge, huge blessing. We could use that. So that's what I wanted to share there about the USAID stuff to lead us into the rest of the Mike Benz interview with Joe Rogan. And I will be providing commentary at times. It's not just watching other people's content. We're actually going to talk about things, guys. We're actually going to talk about things. Let me check and make sure that I don't have a message from Lady Dozer here. Ah, yes, I did leave the pity outside. Luna, the poor pity. Left her outside. Why did I leave her outside? I don't know. I forgot to let her in. That's why. All right. I don't think we had. Oh, here's a discussion on the $5,000. This is his perspective on that. I think that it should go back to the fucking people. It's not a stimulus. It's not printing money out of thin air. It's the money that was going to get wasted. Why not give it back to the people? Give it back to the fucking people and get rid of the IRS. Let's do both. Oh, Castro's fading out. Y'all have fun. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Well, rest well, Castro. Thank you so much for stopping by. And guys, don't forget to smash that like button. Give that like button a little bit of your attention. It's very important to give attention to the button. The like button, that is. Have fun with it. Indeed. Or burn it. I don't want to burn it. I want the $5,000 now. It's my money and I need it now. Let's see this guy's perspective on it, and then we'll get into the Mike Benz interview.
Oh, well, we'll give you $5,000. Well, fuck, bro. I've been paying taxes for the last 20 years, and they've been getting stolen and squandered. How do you make it right? Well, you would have to trace all of the money into the assets, seize the assets, liquidate the assets, and redistribute the money back to the people that paid it. It's probably not going to happen. That's a big problem for me. The elimination of the IRS completely, the elimination of property tax completely. Those things have to happen, dude. It's not okay that people who work their whole lives to own their house still got to pay tax every year to own it. These are squeezes on the American people that clearly serve no real outcome that benefits us. The fact that these taxes actually exist at all is evidence of the intent to control and financially press our citizenship. They say, oh.
Yep. Mm-hmm. There's got to be more to it. Here's what's pretty much been going on recently with Doge.
It's all mine.
Oh, thanks. I'm really looking forward to sitting down with you and finding out more about what you do here.
Anytime.
Yeah. What do you do here?
Excuse me. What is wrong with this woman? She's asking about stuff that's nobody's business. What do I do? Really, what do I do here? I mean, I should have written it down. Qua something. Quabity. Quabriashwins. No, but I'm getting close.
All right. That'll lead us into the rest of the Mike Benz interview on USAID, guys. There's a lot, and I, like I said before, the reason that I'm sharing this is because it's so important, the information that he's getting out there, and I wouldn't do it justice if I tried to process it and then regurgitate it to you. In general, it's a bunch of bullshit. But Mike Benz has all the facts. He has the receipts, guys. He does have the receipts. So let's take a look and go ahead and start watching the rest of this interview. And hopefully, Rumble Studio doesn't crap out again, like it did last time. Let me make this a little bit bigger. Like I said the other day, it's almost like nothing's organic. Nothing is fucking organic. It's all fucking been manipulated. Movements, social movements, music, TV. It's all fucking fake. Maybe not fake, but we're all being manipulated all the fucking time. It's mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. Are full of glyphosate, Roundup, but I fucking love them. So I'm going to eat them. And I'll deal with the consequences probably in the next 20 years. Because I don't eat them all the time. But these Thin Mints are apparently the worst offenders for some of the metals and literal poison. But it's delicious poison. I've seen this point brought up by a few different people about if you give if the $5,000 goes out to the people, that companies are just going to raise prices. Countered that. I'm going to counter that. Look at all the sales, actual sales that do occur whenever people are getting their refunds. There are, I don't know about kale, but there are a lot of sales around the time that people are getting their refunds. So when people have a little bit extra money, if you actually have a sale, and not just saying it's a sale, because people do pay attention. I know I've been looking at things. I've been looking at refrigerators and things like that. When they see that come out, there are going to be some. There will be some, but I don't think the vast majority will, because you see all these different, sales advertised around this time of year. So, it could be, but I'm gonna not be black-pilled. I'm gonna not be black-pilled on this. All right, Sam Duty, but you may be right.
In how these things.
What's up, Alaskan Ballistics? Good to see you, buddy. And Dom Man NT1. What's up? Good to see y'all. Thanks for joining this episode of the Dozer Den, and don't forget to smash that like. Guys, if you have not followed Alaskan Ballistics over here on Rumble, it's on the YouTubes as well. Go ahead and follow Alaskan Ballistics. He also covers the Splody stuff. Great content, funny songs as well. It's a good time on Alaskan Ballistics channel. That is because Mini Dozer came up here earlier. He walked up the stairs for bed, and he had the sippy cup. And so I forgot to take it back downstairs.
Make sure it gets downstairs.
Okay. Yeah. All right. It's gotten dark. Alaskan Ballistics, they can eat a fucking bag of dicks. YouTube's garbage. I got 30 fucking subscribers on YouTube, and they will strike my fucking show. 30 subscribers. I get 9-10 views on a video tops on YouTube, and they are focused on my ass. Fuck YouTube so damn hard. I agree. They're bastards. Dirty, rotten bastards. And some might even say that they're
Evil!
Yeah. I agree, Mermaid Man. Trader Todd, this is a super sophisticated protection, brain protection device to protect us from the directed energy weapons. Okay, that is what this is. This is very, very technologically advanced in order to counteract the nefarious actors. All right, that's what's up with these foil hats. Bobble Trump also has a lovely foil hat that Lady Dozer fashioned for him. It's his first appearance on the stream tonight. Almost 3 hours in. Good Bobble Trump. He's been watching and waiting. But if you need an actual explanation for the foil hats, it's the whole thing about conspiracy theorists being tinfoil hat wearing weirdos. It's a play. It's I'm mocking it, but also like when we're getting into the deep shit, we're talking about Taylor Swift being a psyop. It's time for the hat.
Who worked at
Hell yeah. Helping other creators gain more followers here on a free speech platform. Monetize people with music. That's why they put the messages using algorithms, which I used an algorithm to make my my theme song for the show. But yeah. Shit. Fuck me. I forgot to end the YouTube stream again. It got a copyright strike. That's what it was for playing a Joe Rogan, which I'm going to appeal it. Trader Todd, you can't listen to me. But somebody tell Trader Todd to come over to Rumble if he wants to finish watching this. So put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Tell Trader Todd to come over here and watch, because what happened was I'm playing something that is always copyright struck. If you play a Joe Rogan interview, doesn't matter if it's fucking fair use commentary, which it fucking is. I'm going to appeal it. It worked for the Tucker Carlson interview. Maybe it'll work for a Joe Rogan clip, but Joe Rogan's a behemoth, so probably not. But let me go ahead and end the fucking YouTube stream, even though it's already done. But I shouldn't have to fucking do this. This shouldn't be a fucking thing to worry about. But YouTube is fucking faggoty as hell. So, there's that. Fuck YouTube so goddamn hard. For the couple people that actually like to watch over there, he's not going to see it. Shit. If the live chat... Sam Duty, if you're still over there and able to comment in the live chat, tell Sam Duty to come over here. Maybe I'll be able to get in there real quick. I fucking hate that shit. I'll go ahead and... I'll keep playing this, though, while I'm doing